may contain strong language, mild to moderate fantasy violence, questionable jokes, and the occasional fire hazard caused by rogue dragon breath. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do not attempt anything involving dragons, fire, or jokes of similar quality at home.
And welcome everyone to Totally Online Gaming Group. We're glad you guys could join us for episode 18 of Atavar Rebirth.
Woohoo!
So, before we begin...
Just cancel it?
Before we begin, as always, we got to give a shout out to our sponsors.
Out!
So, the links for all these will be in the description / area of the YouTube live / video when we're done. So you can always, on YouTube, go and find those links. But check out Critical Hit Gaming Supplies on their new website, criticalhitgaming.com. They've got tons of dice trays, dice bags, and a whole bunch of miniatures, including these really, really big, beautiful dragons. Go check them out. And if you decide to purchase something, don't forget to use discount code TOGG15 to get 15% off your purchase. Also, there is Fanroll. Fanroll has some pretty cool stuff. Use the link in our YouTube video, follow it, go check them out, and by using that link, if you decide to purchase something, it'll help us out, and we greatly appreciate that. Well, and then, of course, last but not least, there is Dubby!
What's that?
A little slow. But Dubby is an energy drink where they got lots of great flavors.
Like what?
Like Logan's favorite, s'mores.
Oh, it's not my favorite.
As well as like grapefruit citrus, Japanese yuzu.
Why did the
dub
Japanese
sauce.
want to use me?
You're just valuable.
Oh, thank you.
But they got all sorts of great flavors. Check them out. Follow the link in our video. And make sure that you use discount code TOGG to get 10% off your purchase with them. As far as that's all our sponsor stuff. For other announcements,
August.
There you go.
Whoa.
For other announcements, next week, Oscar and I will be at DragonCon in Atlanta. If you happen to be in the Atlanta area, and hopefully you already have your DragonCon tickets, make sure to stop by the Critical Hit Gaming Supplies booth and say hi. Also, I am running 5 events of garden playtest at DragonCon. You can look it up in the gaming website thing that DragonCon uses. Look for the garden. As of last check, I still have about 12 spaces left out of the total of 30 that I had initially. But I haven't looked at it in a week, so it may have filled up more. So if you want to try it out and be one of the first people to play test the garden before we launch it on our Kickstarter, that's a good option. Ooh, fancy. Does anyone else have any other announcements?
No.
I'm a music major, and I started school again. Yay!
Congrats on getting yourself back out there.
Yes.
Work sucks, and I hate dealing with idiots.
All
Preach
right.
it to the choir. Bro.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so there's no more announcements.
There's no real announcement.
No real ones.
Real to me.
I think we're good to go. And with that, we bring you Atavar Rebirth.
Oh, way on. 15 years since the Blue Devils broke a demon's rising crown. They saved the plains from burning, but the world still tumbled down. Ravens, sparrows, dust and ashes, Korstall's bloodline lost to time. Or so the old songs whisper in their half-forgotten rhymes. While the heroes vanish drinking in the shadows of the past, 3 cities tear the throne apart, each swearing they'll hold fast. Dwarven axes clash on bridges, elven sails eclipse the moon, and the orcish drums of talk beat out a dark and perfect tune. Prophecies are waking now A warlock dreams of stolen vows. A paladin lifts her shield and walks the world to meet its dawn. A rogue deals secrets like their gold. A bard tells tales from days of old. A druid hears the kingdom's crack beneath the wind's regrets. And in the streets of Lakeside's maze, 5 strangers cross the line. Destiny is watching and the realm begins to realign. The devils prove that heroes can hold back the world's last breath, but no one stops what rises from the ruins of the aftermath. Oh, way, oh, way, oh,
All right, and we are back.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
as always, before we get into it, I'm going to go around the table and have everyone introduce themselves and their character so that anyone who is new to the stream at least knows who the players and the characters are in this game. So we're going to start with you, Raven.
Hi, I'm Raven, and I'm playing Getupia, a level 5 Circle of Spores druid. And any animal you can think of, you're wrong. They're all cats now.
Hi, my name is Zach. I'm playing Lanna Kirkwall, a level 5 Oath of Glory human paladin, just here to do my best and not to turn your favorite animals into cats.
Hi, I'm Logan, and I am playing Ferdinand Gillfeather, a level 5 Owling College of Lore Bard. I'm the only non-human member of the group, and I appear as a very large owl person with wings attached to my arms, kind of like this blanket, actually. I'm the nerd and the Gandalf. Moving on.
You're not the Gandalf.
I absolutely fuck you.
You certainly are gray.
Aspen.
Oh, got his ass. I'm Oscar. I'm playing Varus, a human assassin rogue.
Remove the R.
What? Now that's just racist.
Vows?
And
No, that's the opposite. Never mind.
Yeah,
Keep going.
keep going.
You didn't get the joke. It's
I didn't get the joke. A human
Gandalf would get the joke.
human assassin ogre.
No.
And then I
I'm the
passed to
Gandalf.
Daniel.
I'm Daniel. I'm playing Corvo Duskrite. He is a human level 5 warlock.
You mean a Warlock?
Maybe.
Remove the R.
Maybe. Warlock.
Warlock.
That's all you get. Watch the campaign.
Hey, guess what? Going right back to you, as we now are going to ask
My punishment.
each character in character a question, and the players have to answer in character. So, Corvo, while you all have been traveling together and doing things, Cassiopeia has been working on potions and stuff like that. What is the most unusual or bewildering concoction you've seen her brew that made you quietly double check your wife's notebook to see if it's going to be lethal?
Didn't she say she was making a poison last time? A microdose?
Yeah, microdose me.
Oh, they've had that for a long time.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with, because that was the biggest eyebrow raiser.
Okay.
And I'm looking over the list in the back of plants and herbs that are poisonous or deadly, and I'm seeing multiple ones that are on this list.
Okay.
You
With
just got like
skull
red
strong
blazing
on it.
lights
You're
next
like,
to them.
no.
Glory,
Okay.
Glory, Thistlebane. She's going down the list.
All right. Varus. When you're planning out a scouting expedition and you're trying to, okay, like when you went to the vault, silent infiltration, and you had Ferdinand whispering historical architecture critiques on the construction of the site, of the place, and on the other side, Lanna clanking around in heavy full plate armor or whatever. What was going through your mind at that time?
God, could I just get a break from all this noise so I can focus?
Okay.
The foundations for this building are outdated.
No one gives a shit.
I've looked at the schematics. There actually might be a weak point.
So, kind of going with that same thing, Ferdinand,
Oh boy.
please describe the sheer academic frustration you feel When you spend an hour deciphering the intricate historical context of an ancient vault, only for Varys to casually pick the lock in 5 seconds with a bent piece of wire.
So repeat the question.
Describe the sheer academic frustration when you feel when you spend an hour deciphering the intricate. I can't fucking say it. Shut up. Historical context of an ancient vault, only for Varys to casually pick the lock within 5 seconds.
Varys, I understand that we're here on a mission, but you could at least show a little bit of appreciation for the world that's happened around and before you.
Oh, I appreciate it. I just don't give a fuck.
Then you don't appreciate it.
Exactly. So why are we having this conversation? The door's open.
One day you're going to find yourself in a situation where you could use information and you decided to neglect it.
Oh, I use information all the time. I just specific ones I don't.
You use it to kill people. I use it to inform people.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
Lana,
Yes.
this one might be a little bit deep.
Oh no.
When you notice Corvo standing guard in the dead of night, looking a bit weary.
You're gonna have to restart that, brother.
When you notice Corvo standing guard in the dead of night, looking a bit weary.
Corvo, there we go.
Corvo.
How do you offer him quiet support, and what goes through your head as to how's he doing?
She's just looking at him. Keep going. Got this.
I don't think I've ever had to offer Corvo support, so I'm gonna make some random shit up here.
Yeah, that's part of the game.
Yeah, no, I would let my presence be known by thunking around in my heavy plate mail and just let him know at a distance that I'm there if he needs me. But I'm not going to intrude if he doesn't want.
Thank you, Long.
I
But I would
your
prefer
fucking
you
help.
got some sleep.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
So, Cassiopeia,
Sleeping in that heavy armor is not good for you either.
after living alone in your secluded sanctuary for many, many years, what was the most baffling habit you noticed about Varys or Corvo that made you realize city dwellers have no idea how to exist in the wild?
Well, for starters, they wear shoes outside, which is interesting because it's all ground. Everything is dirty all the time. Why do you care if your feet are clean? I mean,
It's more for protection.
you wouldn't need to protect them if you didn't wear shoes in the first place.
So you're telling me if you were walking on lava, your feet would be protected?
I
Well,
don't think shoes would help with that either.
Exactly.
I wouldn't.
More protection than going straight barefoot on it.
I mean, I guess my version of shoes is just being something that doesn't need protection.
Maybe
like,
it's
I'm a
more
freaking fire snake, okay?
snake cat.
A snat.
A snat. Yes. Maybe it's more of like a societal thing. Like I never grew up in a world that made shoes for my sort of foot
Shoes
arrangement.
for birds. That's a new market you could get into.
To be
I don't
fair,
think so.
I think you're you're an anomaly.
Okay, but imagine
And I'm not.
if shoes were never normalized.
They make shoes for you.
Imagine if shoes were never normalized, even though it is a more accessible foot type that you all share.
I mean, at that point, we'd probably adapt eventually to have our feet become rough and rugged on the bottom so it doesn't bother us anymore.
Right, so I'm
Exactly. That's what I do.
but I'm just supposing that you may or may not wear shoes, not necessarily just because it is useful, but also because it's the life you grew up into.
Wow, that one went long. All right, so there we go. That's our little Q&A session with the characters. Just to give little, little building of the world and stuff going on with that. So now where we last left off. Temple Lumina had arrived back in Twin Falls. They noticed that things were a little bit different from when last they left.
Everything's really bad.
It's stinky.
There are numerous guards, not the town guards of Twin Falls, but different guards. Guards bearing a symbol that looks to be a combination of the city of Lakeside and of House Canuco. Who Lord Canuco happens to be right now the presiding overall member of the council.
Japanese theater?
And now we see many guards wearing this combined crest within Twin Falls.
It's a bardiche.
They seem to be maybe keeping the peace, but also they are definitely looking around a lot, observing things, more so than you would think of from just typical peacekeepers. And they even seem to be kind of guarding the outskirts of the town. As the group moves into the town, they notice that, again, these guys were everywhere, and the regular populace, if I can speak today, populace,
Can't speak
did not
today.
seem to be out and about nearly as much as you would expect. They eventually made their way to the Kirkwell family estate, Lanna's home. And first thing they noticed is Jeremy wasn't guarding the front entrance.
Where is he?
He wasn't there. Jeremy being a house guard for the Kirkwalls for many, many years. They eventually went up to the front door, knocked, and as the door opened, the house servant Elsbeth saw them, was very excited about it, and then immediately went to go and get mother, Fen.
Wow, real mature.
Good job. Okay. And the entire group was basically led into the family room or den area, one that all of you were familiar with, as this is where you had kind of sat before and talked, snacked, enjoyed some drinks, relaxed a bit with Lanna's family, with the exception of Varus, who decided he was going to go and investigate a little bit. So he snuck upstairs, always whisper quiet, no one noticing. And he noticed that, well, Ben had told Elsbeth, hey, please go get him. She went upstairs and he noticed. She watched her walk down the hall, go to her room, knock on it, speak with someone, and then he immediately decided, I'm going to hide around the corner. In fact, I'm going to actually go into the closest restroom. And, well, describe what you did.
I took off my fake disguise that I put on my face because before that I had clean shaven completely. But to keep, you all have to go back and watch the last episode because it's a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I just took off the disguise after basically giving it a flip of the chance. Should I do it? Should I not do it?
Mm-hmm.
So I cleaned my face and be like, to basically say if I was ever going to come back to this house, I'd like to come back as a family member, not as a random.
Okay. And why does he say that? Because, well, if you watched last episode, you know these two have a very strong feeling that perhaps Varus is actually Silas, Lanna's long-lost brother, who was presumed dead. He still has no memory of these events, and every time he tries to remember, well, let's just say it's not too good for him. But that is what they currently believe. The rest of the group was all in the den talking, and as Fen and her daughter Lanna are sitting there, Fen kind of gushing over her daughter being back, she alludes to the fact that, well, there's, things have been odd around here. We have some bad news, but first the good news. And as she relays the good news, saying, Silas has been found. He's returned to us. Elspeth walks into the den, followed by a man who looks to be the spitting image of what you would assume Silas to look like at what his current age would be, right around, like 22, 23, somewhere in there, I believe. Yeah. Looks identical. And he looks at you and goes, Lanna? Lanna? And he kind of runs around the love seat that you and your mom are sitting on, comes around, and this is the new stuff, bodily, picks you up and wraps you in his arms. Your mom also stands up and wraps you both in her arms. And as you're all holding each other,
He's a dude.
His head kind of on your shoulder a little bit. He's a little taller, and his head kind of on your shoulder. He says, I missed you so much, Candle. You'll never know what I've been through. But I'm glad I'm home now. You were starting to come down the stairs. You haven't heard this yet, but you see there's some commotion. And that's where I turn it over to all of you.
I hear some commotion. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I'm just going to immediately go into stealth.
I kind of have my arms awkwardly out to the side as I'm lifted in the air.
17 for stealth.
What's a candle?
He whispered that. You wouldn't have
Oh,
necessarily
okay.
heard
Never
that.
No,
mind.
I was super listening.
Mom, I'm so confused.
Forgot I can do things.
There's
What
no
do
way
What do you
that
mean?
this is Silas. There's no way.
Of course this is Silas.
He's been dead for so... Explain, please.
Yeah, he kind of sets you back down.
And I just collapse into the chair behind me.
Yep. He kind of looks over towards Elspeth, who kind of nods and pulls a chair over close, and then he grabs it and pulls it closer. So he's sitting in a chair next to you. You and your mom are sitting on a love seat next to each other, and he pulled one of the other chairs up right next to it so that it's your mom, you, and then him, kind of right next to you, but on a chair. I think your food, someone's food might be here. But that's what he does. He goes, it's kind of difficult to talk about. It wasn't the greatest experience of my life, but I suppose I knew this would happen. Elspeth, can I get a drink? And she's like, of course. And she kind of, as she walks over, she just kind of pats him on the head.
Good sir, Mr. DM, sir.
Yes.
You stated, I kind of knew this would happen. I would like to roll insight.
Sure.
I would also like to...
Natural 20 for a 24.
Okay.
So, as you're getting your insight, I would like to cut Silas off real fast.
Cut him in half.
Oh, he is now in two pieces.
If you're going to explain this to me, mind if I do something real fast?
Of course.
And I'll go ahead and very quickly weave the arcane symbols I need, say my silent prayer, and cast Zone of Truth.
Oh, all right,
Okay.
all right.
You cast it.
So if he's going to say anything to me, I need a charisma save of 14.
Can you
Okay.
tell when they fail or when they succeed?
An affected creature is aware of the spell and can avoid answering questions which would normally respond to the lie. Such a creature can be evasive, yet must be truthful. You do know whether they succeed or fail.
Yeah, he succeeded.
So wait, should all of us then
He
make-
succeeded. So
Everyone-
now he knows that he can lie to him, or
I choose to fail.
She knows that he can lie to
Okay.
her.
Yeah, he succeeds. He didn't know what you did. He just succeeded.
You've grown stronger in your years.
He-
I just cast a Zone of Truth. No lie can be spoken in my presence.
And you
I
insist.
wasn't going to lie anyway. Your insight checks come into play.
Just mine. I don't...
I didn't
Oh,
insight.
I thought you were going to.
I got
I
it.
just cast Zone of Truth because I don't want no bullshit.
Front door again.
I got a 24 on inciting. I knew this would happen, and
Okay.
just kind of generally the words surrounding that and the vibe.
I'm
You
not gonna
get
insight
the
Corvo,
impression that he was like, okay, I'm going to have to relive this and talk about my experience. Like, this is not something that he really likes to talk about. That's kind of the vibe you get off of it.
But does he seem convinced that this is something he has experienced?
Absolutely.
All right.
So, important question,
Mhm.
Mr. DM.
Yes.
Does Fen pass my Zone of Truth?
No.
Corvo looks very confused and he's skeptical. I'm not even going to roll an insight as I have a reason to be skeptical, as my patron had alluded to the fact that I was heading in the right direction when I speculated what I speculated prior.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm just watching to see
But-
how this unfolds now.
But what kind of speculation were you speculating when you
Would guys like to
speculated?
also roll
No, I'm just-
that
Yeah, I did. I got a
failed.
0.
he
Failed.
is
got a 0.
probably
Yeah, I did it
the
on
true
purpose.
brother here, but I am very confused and I'm waiting
Actually-
to see how this
okay.
plays out.
I have no reason to lie in this scenario.
I failed, but it doesn't matter to me.
Zone of Truth, I choose to fail.
There we go.
All right.
The only one who can lie is the one under questioning.
Yeah.
So,
But wait, he succeeded?
He succeeded.
Oh,
That's impressive.
he gets his his drink, and if anyone else wants a drink, Elsbeth is like, if anyone else
Oh,
would like
beer,
it.
wine.
Yeah, I mean, you
Give me a
you may.
beer.
But
Fetch me a beer, son.
He takes a sip of a whiskey, and then he says, I remember the day I was taken. The caravan, we were probably only about a week's out from Ravensbarrow. I was actually kind of napping in the back of the carriage that I was in. And I woke up to loud sounds, screams, clashes of steel. I wasn't sure exactly what was happening. But the door to the carriage burst open, and a man dressed in mostly black and gray grabbed me by the front of my surcoat and yanked me out bodily. Basically threw me to the ground. Where I landed, one of the guards with us was dead on the ground next to me. His sword was still there next to him. As I kind of gathered myself quickly, I grabbed it, and I thanked the gods that Father had us train so hard. Because as scared as I was, I fell back on that training and managed to knock this brute's mace aside when he swung at me, and then came around with a slash. Caught him right in the ribs. Opened him up, and he fell. There were so many more around us. I went to try to find a way to run away, but as I turned, two figures stood in my way. One of them a dragonborn, another a man. The man looked at me, big grin on his face, and as I attempted to stab him, he handily knocked the sword from my hand and just cuffed me right across the temple, and that's the last thing I remembered. When I woke up, I found myself in the back of a cage on a wagon.
Oh,
I got
finally awake.
I got sold. You can see in his expression there is pain there. They took me to the mines up north of Snowfell. Sold me to them as a laborer. I worked those mines for basically the last 10 years. About 5 weeks ago, guards from Lakeside arrived up there, and they liberated the camps. And they gave us an offer. They said, you can join us, we're looking for recruits. None of you is obligated, but we need to defend the North. We need every able-bodied person. I thought about it, but then I thought of home. And I couldn't do it, but I was free. So, as they moved south, I traveled with them, using them as protection, until we got close to Bluefield, where they split off. And then I traveled down to Balmore, to Woodpine, and finally home. And that was about 2 weeks ago I got here. And at that point, Elsbeth, he goes, I couldn't believe my eyes when he arrived. You know for a fact. Elsbeth, who is in her late 30s.
One more time? I didn't hear you.
Well, you got to listen.
No, she
Elsbeth,
opened her
who is
thing.
in
It was kind of ironic timing.
who is in her late 30s,
Late 30s. Okay, thank you.
basically was hired when she was about 16 to be a nanny, to look after the newborn boy. And when you came along a couple years later, you as well. She basically raised you both. And she's like, I'd know his face anywhere. As soon as I told your mother. And he's like, it's okay. And your mom is just full of tears right now, just hearing the recap of her son's trials and story. And she's got one hand on your knee, and she's reaching across and she's holding one of his hands. And she's like, just kind of sitting there silently, tears in her eyes. And he says, once I got back, things turned strange. Those same guards, I thought they were good. They seem to have gotten new orders. They began locking down trade. All the trade, saying nobody can trade with any points south. Any points south. Did you just get interrupted and ask a question?
Yes.
Okay.
Would I be correct in assuming those lakeside guards you're referring to are the now combination-crested Kinuko lakeside guards?
Yes.
Right then.
But they started locking down trade. You step in.
No, I'm stealth.
Okay.
They don't see me. I'm going to make my way somewhere behind him where no one noticed me. Because that's why I
So
roll.
you're going to slip into the den and try to be unnoticed. Okay.
Yeah.
What did you get for a stealth check?
It was 17.
No, it was 18.
No, it was 17. You called that
18
17.
8 plus 8 is 18. No, 17.
Okay.
Well, 8 plus 8 is 16.
Yeah,
Yeah.
8 plus 8 is...
Just going off your own words, man.
And it's been... I'm
8 plus 10 is 3. What? No.
You're right.
Okay.
All hail.
It was
So 16?
16.
So, he's like,
His
yeah,
eyes
things changed. Our father, he did not like this, and he gathered some of the other trading leaders and went to go talk to these guards and try to explain to them that this is the livelihood of this place. If our trade is restricted, things are going to get really, really bad. They didn't care. He got arrested as a traitor. So did Jeremy, who tried to protect him. I was left here to deal with things, and I've been trying to keep everything together. Obviously, with our mother's help, she's holding his hand. He kind of gives it a squeeze. As I don't really know the books myself, but I'm doing the best I can. We're barely holding on. But that's where we are now.
Now I would like to roll an insight to see if he seems genuine.
Same
Okay.
here.
El Ditto.
Oh, that's actually quite a good roll.
Oh, that's actually quite a shit roll.
16.
Natural 20.
For a total of?
Natural 20.
Okay. So
7.
you get the impression that he seems to be telling the full truth and nothing but the truth, as far as you can tell.
I'm going to cast message on Lana. I'm going to say,
Fucking shadow.
I don't believe there's any reason for me to doubt this story, but obviously something is not lining up. What with there being presumably Silas, and then kind of implying Varys, questionably Silas, doesn't add up.
I'm gonna cast message on Lana. I'm gonna be like,
Copycat! She's like, oh, they're in both ears!
you know how you're like a princess or something? So, people want that. Not me, I wouldn't know. But maybe, like,
Did I tell you that?
last session you did, like, basically say all that stuff to everybody. But, like, Varys's memories are obviously fucked with. So, who's not to say that this guy has had some memories taken from Varys and implanted into him, and then, somebody is trying to gain power by being an advisor to this rando.
And he's a sleeper agent who will
You
activate
don't
when they
hear
say
this.
coconut.
And his name
bring
is
out the
actually
coconuts.
Bucky
Oh, what?
Barnes.
So
Now, before we continue on,
Oh,
He's going to tell you Eldritch
no.
secrets.
I got a secret.
Wah, 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 wah.
Rainbow
Wah, 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 wah.
secret
Wah, wah, wah,
It's time to melt
Hope
Varys'
that you
brain.
sing along to the secret song. Secret song.
Beautiful arrangement.
Yeah.
All right.
So
All right.
you were going to say?
Yeah, so Lana, through messages being compiled into her head, my mother trying to comfort me, this new Silas shocking my worldview and seeing the one who I trusted to be Silas sneaking into the room behind him. It's too much for me. And
Overstiming.
silently, I get up and I storm out the front door.
Okay.
You're slamming it behind me.
All right.
Bye,
You
Lana.
storm out the front door.
Mhm.
I'm gonna look around and it's a pleasure to meet you. To the
To-
boy who
to
is
Silas.
Silas, and I follow out the door
Okay.
with Lana.
I suppose I'm going to stay here. We can't have all
Everyone.
of the group, one here, one there.
I'll wait until Elspeth leaves the room and I'll follow her.
Okay. And what about you? What are you doing?
I'm just chilling.
Okay.
I'm the drama's here.
Yeah. So
With all the guards and other shenanigans happening outside, I do not let Lana,
Lana all by herself.
wander off on her own.
Still within the den. Those of you who are there still.
I'm here.
As Lana storms off and you kind of politely excuse yourself and chase after her, you notice Lana's mom is, a little distraught as she, her daughter just storms off. She's like, this should be a happy moment, and Silas is back, and yes, there's troubles and stuff like that, but, we'll make it through kind of, you're getting that vibe. But she's definitely concerned as she sees Lana storm off. And she starts to stand a little bit, and Silas just kind of holds her hand and says, it's okay. Just give her time. And she's like, I know, you're right. And he then just sits there and says, well, what about all of you? I mean, well, you two. You're the only two he sees. What has my sister been up to? I mean, I know it's been a long time since I've seen her, but she seems so different.
She's a strong, independent woman.
We actually just met her a couple
You
weeks
missed a
ago.
lot.
She has been through a lot. We all have, but I think
Yes.
she
She's a
bears
little sassy sometimes.
no comment. She bears the burden of being the sort of spearhead of this group. We have been first tasked with a mission of national security at Lakeside, and in so embarking on this quest, we have discovered some more than disturbing truths. Well, and now we're back here to reunite with family.
I would like to say, is Elspeth still in the room?
She actually is picking up some of the glasses and turning around with the tray and some of the glasses on it and departing.
I follow her.
Okay.
You kill her.
I have a question for you, Mr. Man.
You can just call me Silas. It's okay.
I'm not comfortable with that yet.
Okay.
On your many, many years out there, have you seen an orange cat?
I hope the answer is yes.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
okay,
we're
fine.
done with this guy.
Not that I can recall.
That's too bad for you.
There weren't any cats at the mines.
No cats at all? That's That's
No.
a sad life.
I can imagine it was.
So, you're following Elsbeth.
As soon as we're
Yep.
a good distance away.
You see, she walks through the main hall and turns towards the back of the house where most of the more utilitarian things are, like the kitchen, storage, closets, servants' quarters, all that kind of stuff. She moves in that direction, carrying the tray with some glasses and stuff from empty drinks, and enters into the kitchen area. I mean, you're a ways away from the den.
Yeah, as soon as she puts the tray down,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to step up behind her.
Okay.
And I'll whisper in her ear, "Why are you lying to this family?"
She literally jumps from startled.
I try to restrain her as soon as I can.
So you immediately try to grab her?
Yep.
Give me an unarmed strike. See if you
Reflex,
can-
she breaks the bottle of the glass that she was gonna.
I'm trained in maid warfare.
Slices you right through the
she's a
jugular.
tavern brawler.
24.
Oh yeah, I mean,
And I
it
put
didn't take much
24
to
on an
actually
unarmed
connect.
strike.
So
18 plus 5.
yeah,
That's 23.
That's 23. Okay.
so math, it's hard.
Yeah.
But so you reach out and grab her. Now you're trying to actually grapple her to restrain her. So with this, again, not much of a big deal, but I do need an athletics check from you, and she can roll either athletics or acrobatics to try to get out of
Does a
this.
flip out of it.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah, but no,
No,
athletics for
not
you
do
because it's
acrobatics.
strength. For her, it's athletics
So
or
mine's
acrobatics.
flat. I got an 18 flat.
Okay, yeah,
Rolled two
not a
18s.
problem. So you grab her, but she
I'm still
literally screams as you.
I try to cover her about the
Okay,
stream.
you muffle it somewhat.
Yeah. And
But-
while I'm doing this, I'm looking all the way down and I whisper, "So you're really telling me you would recognize his face as soon as you saw him?" And I lean up and I take my hood off. "What do you see on my face?"
She just says, "Oh God, but that's not possible."
"It is. Who's the fucking imposter?"
Roll intimidation.
Spooky bears.
Angry there.
17 total.
She's like immediately starts crying, and it's in a moment. It's kind of hard to understand her through the tears and the sobs, but she says, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. They have him. They have him.
They have who?
They have him. Jeremy.
I will rescue Jeremy. And I will.
They're gonna kill him if I say."
Well, then tell me. I have not been seen this whole time. I was in the living room listening to this bullshit as my life gets ruined by some fucking imposter, and you're telling me that it's over Jeremy's life. I will save Jeremy and my father if I have to. Fucking stop it and tell me what happened. You raised me right. I'm trying to do better than now. What happened?
She kind of wipes her tears. She's like,
But first things first.
and then she kind of grabs you, and a little bit of the fire comes back into her eyes. You know this woman's got spirit.
Yeah.
And she kind of grabs onto your shirt, and she says, "Not here," and pulls you towards
Yep.
the pantry area.
Yep.
And opens it up, kind of quick, gets in, closes it behind you, and says, "Less chance of him just walking by.
That's fine.
A week ago,
Yes.
your father and Jeremy were attempting to speak out against what's happening with the closure of trade. Both of them were labeled as traitors. They took them. This other man had actually arrived. He said 2 weeks ago. He's lying. It was at that same time. Right before all of that happened, I was approached by the guards, and they said, "We have your man. There's going to be a man that shows up. You tell anyone who asks. This is the long-lost son of this family."
All right. So, the guards are playing both sides for the South now, I see, after all we found out.
I don't know why he's here or what his goal is.
Oh, his goal will be death once I'm done with this. All right. Do me a favor. Just play along. I will try to talk to Lanna and the others. I will say this. I'm glad you recognize the true one.
Like I said, I've known your face since you were a child.
I will give her a hug.
Yep.
And I'll say, don't worry, Jeremy and Father will be fine.
Yep.
Let me go deal with my sister. And I will say, just keep Mom at ease. She does not to be stressed out. Let me go outside and see what's happening. And I'll roll stealth and sneak out of the house.
Be careful with your mother. She's fragile. It wasn't hard for her to believe. She wanted to believe so badly.
I will actually let her know I left something in her dress. A letter. Don't let her read it till I come back. And I'll tell her roughly where I put it on as she was walking by.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get with Lanna, figure this out, and I will stealth out of the house.
Okay. You two, outside. What are you doing? You stormed out.
Oh, I just stomp off into the woods.
I follow.
You have a tail.
Oh, yeah,
You
do
know
bring
him.
more?
I get maybe 10, 15 paces in the woods, and I just let out a visceral, like, wail of a scream.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna fucking punch the hell out of a tree. And I'm just letting go.
Okay. Unarmed strike.
For a tree?
Yes.
It's stationary.
You still have to hit it.
That's a 14.
Miss.
Easy. You hit it.
It just starts doing a little jig.
Hey, rage can do crazy things.
Relentlessly. I'm just fucking pounding my fist in this tree.
Okay.
And as I'm going...
You are Jean-Claude Van Damme beating up on a tree right now.
I walk up and kind of put my hand on your shoulder.
As he's approaching me, you're gonna start seeing... I start glowing a little bit.
Going Super Saiyan.
Uh-oh.
That golden aura is going to flow from my chest as it does and begin coalescing in my fists. And as you touch me, that next hand that hits that tree, full divine spine.
Yeah. You see, she's punching this tree hard. The bark is taking damage. Her knuckles are taking some damage. They're
Yes.
getting torn up. But when that happens, literally it's like a big indent in the tree. It's like she knocks in this huge, almost like blows out a hole that goes about 3 inches into this big ass tree, making kind of a fist size impact. It was like holy, and like the wood just like splinters out from it as she hits it.
I'm glad we're friends. The tree didn't do anything to you, though. You need to calm down. I know this is quite confusing. I'm rather confused myself.
This time it was Zach, not her.
Yeah.
It didn't really seem like he was telling any lies that he knew of, but
It's not
something
the
is-
truth. There's no way.
I'm inclined to agree. Maybe he doesn't know he's lying. We know that there are people afoot who are capable of tampering with memories. Although,
He's lying.
with what I
The
know,
only one in that room who could.
I don't think he is your genuine brother, for what it's worth.
I don't know who is my brother at this point.
Nor do I.
Me.
It's her.
It's also the bird. We're both siblings.
Everybody's related.
We're actually 4 pieces of one brother.
Oh.
At this point,
Collect
I'd
them all.
rather he be dead.
You don't mean that.
It'd be all too easy.
You're speaking out of anger.
I can accomplish that for you.
No. You can't hear that.
Of course, I'm pissed, Corvo. I don't know what to do.
Ride the wave. For now.
While this is happening, you two, there's having a bunch of small talk. And just kind of discussing things.
I was going to kind of walk up to Silas
Mhm.
and just give him a nice pat on the shoulder
Mhm.
before sitting down in a chair nearby.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
just say,
my boy.
nice to meet you.
And he says, thank you. And everything happened so fast. I didn't actually catch your names. I'm Silas. He put it out his hand.
And I go for the handshake,
Mhm.
staring him straight in the eyes, and I say, I am Ferdinand Gilfeather. Pleasure to meet you, Silas. Silas
Pleasure to meet you.
Kirkwall, yes.
Yes.
All right.
I'm Cassiopeia. It's too peaceful here, and you're stinky and small. And then I also leave.
What the fuck?
That's her insult.
It's my
He-
catchphrase.
Yeah, he
He
looks
4d10
confused
psychic
and
damage.
Ben also looks a
Moonbeam.
little bit confused by this and this reaction.
I guess I'm the only one here now.
Yeah.
And I sit down in a chair.
It isn't my family. This is a little awkward.
Look, I'm damage control, you know.
Yeah, you're molting right now. You can't move.
Oh, that too.
So, as you are out there, you eventually now you can kind of see. All right, you hear some
I go to-
noise and stuff, and you
Yeah.
kind of go out towards the woods and that, and you see off a little ways is Corvo and Lana.
I would like to start sprinting towards that way, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly follow that trail.
Okay, so you kind of came out
Continuing.
behind. You
Yeah,
saw,
just meandering.
yeah, you saw Varus take off, but you're a little ways behind.
Yeah. Like, oh, I guess that's the way to go.
Yeah, continuing from what I was saying before, though, I tell her, you just ride the wave for now. We don't know what their angle is. It could be genuine. Maybe he truly believes that. It didn't seem like he thought he was lying.
He is lying.
Nice of you to
Oh,
join us.
hi. Oh, hi, Mark.
Yep. That's about when you show up.
How are you so sure? I mean, I believe you, but
I had a little talk with the maid.
is she in on it?
That's an imposter. They have your Jeremy and your father captive, and they will kill them if anybody says anything. That's who he is. That's why he probably tried to lie through his teeth. He is not the real one. The nanny confirmed that I was the moment she broke down after I showed her my face.
That's so strange. He's a remarkable liar that he seems so genuine.
He is a fucking liar.
But she broke down. She said, if anybody knew, they're going to kill Jeremy. They're going to kill your father. We need to find the guards. The guards that are patrolling the city are now probably acting with Kanuko to start taking households and putting imposters to take over their land. Think about it. When the father is gone, the son is the one who takes over. It's so miraculously that the son appears the moment the father
Yes.
gets taken.
No, I agree. It seemed very fishy. What are
this
we
about
supposed to do
when
about
I-
this? We can't just wage war on the guards.
Now you show up.
Actually, I believe we can.
Hey, Lana, am I right? Are you guys talking
You-
about how my theory is correct?
What, that he's stinky and small? Which theory?
You didn't hear about that.
You didn't hear that.
I just inferred.
Yeah.
The one I
That's your catchphrase, right?
well, yes, that's my catch. Okay, I guess you could have
Your
assumed
catchphrase, if
my
you will.
yeah
Catchphrase.
inspiration.
That's a good one. Yes. Yes, inspiration.
You get it. No, but the one I whispered to you magically.
All I know is that's not my brother. I don't know if you're my brother, but I'm holding out hope for that. And we need to accomplish two things.
Well, if she's not gonna say it, what I said is that I think because his brain's all fucky, that guy could just be some random Joe Schmo, and then they the memories that they took from Varys, they just put in his meat sack, and then maybe they took memories out of him and put it in somebody else's meat sack, and but because she's like a royal lady,
We can't know for sure, but I don't think you're too far from wrong.
I think
Too
that
far
is
from wrong.
You're not too far from wrong.
You said I don't think you're too far from.
Did I double
wrong."
negative myself?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. I don't think you're far from
I can also be too
Correct.
far from.
Far from the truth.
There you
far
go.
from the truth. There we go.
So this is what I'm thinking. I told the nanny to just watch over Mother, to make sure nothing happens to her, and keep the guy as far away from her as possible. Here's the thing. I can go scope out tonight, see where they're holding him, and then we can either attack at that night, or we can do whatever you think is best. But this is the thing. I'm going to kill whoever the fuck that was in our house.
That might not be necessary.
Did she recognize you though?
That
Yes.
could be a victim as well.
She
You don't
broke
know.
down. She broke down harder than she ever did and spilled everything to me.
You hear that, Lana? You were never wrong.
Varys,
You
whoever
should
that
feel good
was,
about yourself.
seemed genuine. He might be a victim just like you.
That or he's a shadow blade.
He could be, but we can't just rush into killing him.
I was two seconds away from stabbing him the minute.
Yes, and I'm glad you showed self-control in not doing so. I'm proud of you.
It's,
I didn't teach him that.
it's fairly
I
simple.
know.
My father and Jeremy's lives are the priority.
Exactly.
We need to free them tonight. So, here's what I propose. A two-pronged approach.
All right.
You and our illustrious little cat friend here sneak around
That's Kevin.
him. It's Kevin.
Goddamn Kevin.
Kevin, don't take my
and
spotlight.
you two scope out. There's really only one place they would hold him, and that would be the town prison. It's small, but that's the only place they would really care. It's connected up to the barracks for the local militia. You investigate that and find out how to approach it. And I need to find if we still have allies in this town outside of Kanuko's grasp. I know I can count on Master Paku and the monks to act as peacekeepers. But if there's any other royalty in the area with any kind of maybe grudge against the new trade agreement, we need to gather them as allies.
I would like for us to go to Paku before we start doing stuff at night, if you're okay with that.
Mind one bit.
It would be nice to see him again. Good fellow.
I need to ask him again about those colors, if our colors changed.
And as for right now, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm staying like this. I'm not putting on a disguise anymore. I'm tired. I'm done.
Out of the closet. Woo!
I'm not hiding my face anymore.
As much as you don't want to hide your face, given that the Kanuko guard clearly know the imposter in the house, it might be a good idea for you to.
So this imposter looks exactly like him then?
There is slight difference. You actually have a couple small scars that he doesn't have. His face looks less marked up, but one thing you did notice is his forearms. There were marks on them that they were kind of partially hidden by his sleeves, but as he moved around, you could kind of notice it could have been from shackles. So,
Would you say that he looks like someone took a picture of young Silas and just aged him up?
maybe.
They used Chat GPT.
It's actually Wizard GPT, but you know,
Oh, Wiz PT.
Wiz GPT.
I could also. There is another idea, but it involves me getting captured.
I'm already not a fan, but I'll hear you out.
That
That's an
sounds
awful
fun.
idea.
I can turn myself into Jeremy. Pretend like I'm escaping. And then you can storm the prison.
That's so stupid.
Hey, you know I wasn't the best tactician. I'm
It
just
would-
giving ideas
it would
here.
only
He can
take
be two people though.
a second for them to
Because
confirm
I can
that
be
Jeremy
small.
is still in containment.
You can be small, yes.
But who would they know is the real one? Who's the
No,
fake one?
I
Or
use the
I could
bathroom.
just
I'm not
get in
even
by
present
myself.
here,
The
so
one that's
Mhm.
still in the cell.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, well, never mind. Plane went to shit.
Yes.
All
I
right,
like the creativity though, if that helps.
fine. I'll make myself look like my older version. And I will use the
So
disguise kit and all that stuff that I have.
What was your plan again, Lana?
Well, we need to gather allies to see, really ideally, who we can usurp this guard with. Because as long as this guard is in effect, saving people isn't going to matter if we get ourselves immediately arrested or to fight an entire militia after we free these two people.
That's right. You did say that raising an army was
19 for the disguise kit to make myself.
Not
look
only
like
that,
okay.
this is going to serve two purposes. Because we'll be able to occupy this village, but we'll also be able to have this army and move, quite frankly, north to Lakeside.
What allies are you referring to?
Well, there's other houses in this town that I have
That are friendly?
relationships with.
Okay.
And I think
Most of them trade, but they're clearly being stifled by this new trade agreement as well as I.
also,
Okay, I didn't know that.
if we're going against guards, I think a temple full of monks is not a bad idea to have as
I
backup.
cannot imagine that they will not want to stay neutral in this as long as they can. Monks are peaceful.
As much as they are peaceful, they are peacekeepers. And anyone
You
breaking
think they would
peace-
join?
That's why I want to go
I
there
believe
first.
they can be.
I think Master Paku could solo this entire.
Well, as much as that's true,
I was really trying to dance around that, but he could literally just one tap all of these fucking clowns.
I
Master Oogway just. Ding.
I believe that Master Paku can be convinced, maybe not to join a standing army, but to restore balance to this town.
Which we could also use the temple as a refuge for those who are gathering up to go against these so-called guard.
While that is true, I don't like the tactical decision of bottlenecking our entire force on a bridge.
Well, not bottlenecking, but some of the leaders could use that as a meeting point, saying that they're going to go pray or talk to the monks about what they should do, and we use it as a communication point, not as a like.
A true meeting ground where
Yes.
their prying ears won't be able
Yes.
to listen in.
Exactly.
I am no tactician. I don't have a better plan. I am with you.
How do we feel about me picking up a giant rock and smashing the wall at the jail?
The only
Barbaric.
thing I think that may prove difficult with one, lifting giant rock,
No,
and then
no, actually.
secondarily, if you take a giant rock and you put it through a brick wall, the bricks will move into the room further, hitting anyone in the room and potentially hurting them.
Well, that's why I scream first.
That
Or-
normally drives people to the wall
or-
to see what the
or-
concern is.
He's
We
like,
s-
wonder
we
what
s-
that was.
We sneak in, you get into the jail cell where Jeremy is, and if there's a wall leading to the outside, then you do that.
Okay, well, how do I get a giant rock in there?
There's probably something, you can probably just bend the bars inside the jail cell as giant monkey.
As 2016 Cat, you could probably do a great many feats of strength.
I don't need a rock for this.
You
You
are.
turn into something tiny like
I
a spider.
am the rock.
You smuggle a spoon into the cell and he digs himself out.
Here you go. Good luck, buddy.
Pries open the bars to get out and then closes them back after
I will say this, the imposter's mine.
hours.
Mine.
Comrade.
You don't even know if he, like,
I
again,
don't
he-
care.
You know what? I'm not petty enough to argue about killing some imposter. Fine, he can be yours.
if it is found out that he
I ain't
is
petty
in
enough
on
to
this,
call it out though.
Oh,
Fine.
I'm gonna torture him,
that's a little extreme. He might be a victim.
and that will be shown once we get to that point. But as of right now, he might have more information that none of us could know.
Although
He seemed genuine. He had marks on his hands that
I
lined
did
up with his
just have a
sword.
thought.
That's pretty
It-
impressive. Good for you.
I know they're rare, Corvo. It might be a good idea to keep this imposter alive, in case the memories in their head die with them.
Fine.
There's a chance he's just a plant, you know. Your memories could have been, as Cassiopeia said,
That's the other reason why we need to get to Master
Implanted.
Paku first.
he could just be a pawn in the game of whoever's doing the Shadow Blades, whoever it might be.
What did I miss?
We're still discussing the plan.
Someone needs to go get Ferdinand. I think we should start. moving.
I do not believe you should resort immediately to torture.
No, not doing that right now. I'm talking about we should go to the monks right now while we still have
Correct.
daylight.
We're walking and talking.
Someone has to get Ferdinand.
Cassiopeia, can you message Ferdinand in the house from outside?
What's the, Mr. Spellsman? What's the range on message?
120 feet.
You have to get a lot closer.
Okay.
But
You
they
guys
can
were
get-
walking for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, but they can walk towards the house.
Oh,
and
yeah.
say, hey, come outside, meet us, and that's
Absolutely.
not a big deal.
Okay, we do that.
All right, but Jason, you got the rough plan?
A little bit.
All right, you want just like a
Brief. Yeah,
Alright.
brief me.
So we're first going to go to the Temple of Twin Fall, or Twin Soul.
Monastery of the Twin Souls.
Yep, to go talk to Master Paku. From there, we'll likely go ahead and split the party a little bit. We're going to have Operation Find Out Where the Hell My Dad Is. And then we're going to have Operation Lanna Kisses Ass. Where Lanna will go from noble to noble house, basically saying, hey, we're going to have a meeting to usurp this false regime and guard.
Okay.
And by the way, I am the heir to the crown, so let's do this.
Before
bitch.
as we're
That's
walking,
going to be the general.
as we're walking, I will say this. Remember, 2 houses up here are with the Kanukos working for the South. So be careful who you tell.
Mhm.
And then I'll go into stealth with a 24.
We
And
should
I'll
have a
follow you.
general layout of the politics of this region.
I know. I just wanted to bring that up in case somebody forgot.
And
Just
then
so
I
that we
use
don't-
my
So we're not
strong.
going door to door.
Yeah, we're not going fucking. Hey, have you heard about the
What?
town being
Hold
fucked?
on. And then as soon as we're within range, I use my strong brainwaves to tell Ferdinand, get your fluffy feathered butt over here now.
It's like old Aquaman.
You know, there's a word for that.
Ass.
No, it starts with a P.
I don't talk about that.
Fat ass.
Bats with a PH.
The word you're looking for is please.
I lost my parents before they went to the manners part of teaching.
Well, congratulations, you're adopted. Now let's go.
I like to imagine you
Ferdinand is
walking
your
outside
dad
the
now.
whole-
You weren't born, you were hatched.
I've already signed the adoption papers.
That's
Wait,
why.
I have 2 dads? I have gay dads?
My 2 gay dads.
We're not like that.
That's why she doesn't like to wear shoes. Because of her
Oh my
stepdad.
Oh god.
I'm the asexual representation in this party.
No wonder she doesn't like to wear shoes. Got it.
My 2 dads, one of which is gay and the other is
I didn't even mean to
asexual.
hit that. So I join up with
you
them.
heard E. All right.
And I say, I think the Lana kisses ass plan sounds perfect to include me.
Yeah, I agree.
There we go.
Oh,
Have
you're,
her-
you're like backup number 2 on that plan, dog.
Now,
You should get your-
something you would know
Yeah.
is that the actual name of the bloodline of the royals is Valenstone.
Valenstone.
Yes,
They're
God,
literally
that's
called
so
Villain
fucking
Stone.
lame.
Varus Stone.
But all right,
but
so I have to call myself Laden Vate or
Laden. Hi, Laden.
Praise the
How you
Lord.
doing, Laden? How's it going? Laden Valenstone.
Lana Valenstone.
I will.
That's a tongue twister. right
I will say. I will, here's the thing. I will give you
family.
the option to make some story and change that. If you would like a different name, it cannot be Kirkwall, unfortunately, because that's a name that
No,
your parents chose.
there. Valenstone is a fine royal name.
Run bus.
Kirkwall can be the true family name.
That's it.
Valenstone is
Run
what we
bus.
have the royal name as.
Yeah,
You-
and
Like
that's-
you take up that name as royal.
yeah.
You could be Purple Stone instead.
You
God,
could,
that sounds fucking
you could
awful.
be run bus.
Yeah.
No,
Lana Run.
I don't know. Lana Run Bus has a good ring to it.
That name is quite tough.
It strikes fear into the hearts of men.
You know, that's kind of on the same energy as like saying a character and then the series they're from, like Stan's Undertale or fucking Halo, Master Chief Halo.
Or Homer Simpson.
John Halo, yeah.
Or
It would-
Homer Simpson.
That's just his
It
name.
would be really pretentious to call it Atavar. My name is Lana Atavar.
Lana Rebirth. What?
And that's why it's perfect.
I don't want to
Fits
see
me
him.
like a crown.
The residents of this world. Well, maybe they do. Is it the
Perfect
continent
queen.
that's called Atavar or the
Run
world?
bus.
Yeah, Korstal is the name
Korstal
of
is
the
the continent.
Zach Earth. That's the equivalent.
I'm Raven Mars.
the actual royal family name is
Not
Big
Bruno?
Dick.
Wait, so does that mean Bruno Mars is actually the ruler
Holy
of Mars?
Hey.
Shit.
Guys, I know what our next campaign is going to be based around.
Oh, the big bad is Bruno. We have to retake Mars.
It's like a fucking Doom-based campaign.
I'm blanking on any Bruno Mars song right now.
As I look in her eyes.
It's Doomslayer fighting Bruno.
All right.
All right, really.
So, that was just to fill you in on that. But you want to enact your plan? By all means.
Yeah,
Begin enacting your plan.
Run your butts.
So we as a group would go ahead and travel across town to the Monastery of Twin Soul first.
Okay. So whole group is heading that way.
Yes.
It takes you a good 15, 20 minutes of walking. It ain't that far. It's like just shy of a mile.
A shile?
Sure.
No, it's the
As
Shire.
before,
Shiloh.
when those of you who have been here have approached, I know Corvo, you did, you see the large stone wall and the gate that is on this massive stone bridge that is so wide it almost is like its own little mini city built going across a river. The wall goes all the way from one end of the bridge to the other, and it's a ways down as you look. Like I said, it's massive. The gate is a large stone wall with these giant wood and iron. It's kind of that typical wood with like the iron strips that go on it and hold it together. Double door gate. And up high, you know from your last experience, and you know from being here, there are at least 3 or 4 monks that you cannot see that are up on like the parapet type areas around the gate and stuff that are looking. And then there is one stationed outside.
I'll go ahead and take my spear, butt to the ground, and bow.
And he goes, Bow, you have come home.
Once again, yes. I seek audience with Master Baku.
Yes, yes. And you recognize this as one of the younger monks who was basically kind of in the same training group with you. You and he sparred several times, and he was always just the nicest guy. Like, literally, he was just
a ray of fucking sunshine.
just sunny disposition. Even when he got knocked on his ass, he would always be whoever did it. He'd be like, "Oh, very, very good. You did good."
Is that his name, Sonny?
His name is
It is
Freddy.
now.
You know it is not. I love it. It's Sonny. His name is Sonny, and that's just how he is. And so he's got this big smile, and he sees, and friends.
Certainly, yes.
Well, then welcome. He turns, he puts his hand on the gate, and then after a moment or two, you hear, and then it begins to open. Excuse me. As it opens, he kind of ushers you through. You walk through, you hear the gate closing behind you, and as you look, now you see these monks kind of.
As I'm familiar with their ways, I also bow and do the appropriate.
Okay.
I said thank you, and I look close and I see his hello. My name is Sonny.
Yes.
Sonny.
Yes. Actually, it just says hello, my name is, and it's a little picture of a sun with a smiley face.
How
But
cute.
But you begin walking through. No one is leading you. You know your way around. You've been here before. So Sonny literally just like, okay, you handle it on your own,
Yep.
So you walk through the main courtyard. It is still relatively early in the day. You do notice that there are several of the monks that are out there, different training groups, working on different things. Some of them are working on like kata type forms. Others are doing sparring. Others are doing more calisthenic type things. And then there are many others that are out and about doing work, like raking the rock sand garden thing. Actually pulling weeds out of the garden area, or harvesting some. I mean, there's all this little busy work going along around on this monastery. You begin to make your way towards more of the living quarters, especially the ones where Master Paku and some of the higher ups tend to be. And as you are getting close to that, you do see near that area, Chun is standing there, watching over kind of the entire training grounds, just observing. And he notices you and your group approaching, and he smiles. and gives a bow. You guys are probably still about like 30, 40 feet away, but he sees you and smiles and gives a bow. And if you choose to approach him, you approach him. If not, whatever.
Certainly. Walk right up to June.
Okay.
Got a little early. It's kind of awkward now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bow again as I get closer.
Yeah.
Master June, is Master Paku taking visitors at the moment?
As of right now, I believe he is meditating. However, for your return, he may make an exception.
It is a quite pressing issue, unfortunately.
Very well. I will go see. Give me a moment.
Thank you, Master June.
Please. And he kind of gestures to the training grounds. Observe the progress. We have a very good class. And he then turns and leaves.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
While you're sitting there, you can see, yeah, some of these guys are getting pretty damn good. You kind of think, well, shit, that guy was in my same training group. And what he's doing right now, he looks like he might kind of drop me on my ass if I tried to spar him. He's doing some crazy shit, and okay. And there's a couple of them that I was like, man, these guys have been training hard in the last little bit.
Hard.
They're pretty good.
Hey, Lana,
Takes
you
a-
think Harambe Cat could beat that one?
No. I believe that one would actually flip Harambe Cat.
Even if I threw a rock at him?
Well, maybe if you threw a rock from behind and hit him in the head first.
Okay.
But if he knew you were coming, you'd be fucked.
That's really disrespectful.
Yes, I'd have to agree. Why are you talking about
Throwing
rocks at these?
Oh, I'm saying the only circumstance that Harambe Cat could beat one of those acolytes over there is if they were fighting dishonestly.
Right, but you have to be careful what you say around Cassiopeia.
Well, that's not my name.
I was emphasizing it quietly, so it sounded differently.
Well, I'm Cassiopeia.
That's
And
what I said.
That's when Master Chun walks up. And he goes, Master Paku has agreed to see you. If you would join me.
Yes.
And he
But of
gestures
course.
for all of you.
I've been hiding behind him the whole
And
time.
then I
fine.
fly.
He can fly! I can fly!
This whole time.
You get
You don't need to
He
hide.
can talk.
you walk through the hallways.
Only I don't.
Again, it is that standard kind of look of like Japanese paper screen walls in the interior here and stuff like
These
that.
guys are weeaboos?
Tatami mat floors, that kind of stuff. You walk through the hallway, eventually get to where you know to be Master Paku's quarters. Again, they are modest, but still more spacious than many of the others because he may entertain some guests, some meetings and stuff like that. So the amount of space available, he likes to have that slightly larger. As you enter, he is already sitting down, and this is, again, one of those like short tables where you literally kneel down to sit at it.
Okay.
And he is already kneeling down at the far end, so as you enter through the door, you see him there, and there is plenty of seats around for you to take around this table. And there is already tea laid out.
Yummies.
And from his kneeling position, he sees you all enter, and a big smile comes on his face as he goes, "Ah, you have returned."
Yes, we have, Master Paku, and we believe we've completed our quest.
That is good. That is very good. I also see a change. A good change. More cohesion.
What color is that?
We're getting there.
The golden sun still wreathes your heads.
Damn, it's still that pink.
Does Master Paku see me with my 23 stealth?
He sees everything.
Oh, God.
He sees your color.
You're,
You don't even beat his
Yeah.
passive.
Yeah, I did. 40 passive.
but no, he's like, yeah, and honestly, it's not you he sees, it's the aura colors
Yeah, that makes sense.
all merging together, and he's like, Yep, you're still there.
He shouts really loud and echo locates you.
No, he has like,
Dude has like
Neo's-
tremor sense.
He's
dude.
got Neo's vision from the Matrix, where it's all just code.
Yeah. But he gestures. He says, "Please, sit. Enjoy the tea.
Thank you, Master Fa.
And tell me, what word of your troubles? You said you completed your quest. Is there any news that needs to be shared?"
Would you like the bad news or the very bad news?
I believe we should start with the bad news.
All news is news.
All right.
How it is taken is up to the individual.
Bad news is, the South has been dealing with the Kanukos to prepare them and supply them for an invasion of the North. On top of that, the Shadowblades have sent spies up here to start infiltrating certain homes, and they've also started making new archaic weapons that would help them conquer the North. And they'll be here, hopefully, I think the document said by what, spring, the attack would begin?
In other news, winter is coming.
He said, "Oh,
That is a true statement. It's still a couple of months away, but yes, it is coming.
It's a long winter.
the all news is news." He hears that, he goes, "Oh, that is bad news."
You just can't turn around and go, fuck.
Basically, he goes,
Not wise enough for this shit.
And is there any other news?
Well, there is the recent arrest of my father and Jeremy, the master servant of the estate.
I had heard.
The occupation of our hometown by the Kanuko guards. And with the events and knowledge that there are traitors in the north, I think I'm finally ready to take on the Valenstone lineage. I think I have to.
It's about time.
You also forgot the intruder in your own home.
Well, yes, that's true. There's also effectively somebody pretending to be my brother in my home who's convinced my mother that he is my brother. And we can't trust him at all. So,
How do you know he is not your brother?
I would like to interject, and I will start taking off the fake beard. It's because that's me.
You're not Groucho Marx?
Then why did you say nothing earlier?
He's a little shy. Because I didn't know. They helped me find myself. They helped me bring out my own colors.
Super earlier.
They showed me a lot of who I was. But here's the issue. I need to find someone named Li Zhao to help
Master Zhao.
to erase what they did to me, because I have no memory. We have sparred once in a while, and I get flashbacks of children fighting and a mother coming to take care of her child. But
You
I
seek
need to
Master
fix.
Zhao.
I need to fix myself.
Interesting. Last heard, Master Zhao was further north. I believe Duskvale.
There it is.
I wonder if they are still there. Perhaps? Yes. Master Zhao could help with that.
I do have another question. This has been biting at me for quite some time. What color is my aura now compared to the gray that we saw when we first met?
That is a very good question. It is good to know oneself. The gray is still there at its core. However, you have an outline shining around the edges. It is violet.
Mm.
An odd color. He looks at you. Or is it?
That's the other reason why I wanted to come here, so you don't have any more doubts.
Still going to reserve judgment in time.
Which you have all right to. I'm just confirming that everything is the way it's supposed to be.
The way things are going right now, I can't help but be cautious.
That's fine.
Regardless, Master Paku, there are 2 favors I wish to ask of you. And they're big, big favors.
Huge.
Speak your thoughts.
Firstly, in order to move on Lakeshore, we need to first recapture and hold this city.
Do you mean Lakeside?
Is it not Lakeshire?
You said
Lakeside? Lakeshore?
you said Lakeshore.
Lachey.
Lakeshore.
Yeah.
It's an L and an S, damn it.
In order to
It's
move
Lake
on
Chisel.
Lakeside,
Side. It's our side. We're on their side. They're not on our side.
they're not on our side, correct?
Exactly.
We need to hold and occupy this town, our home. And to do so, we also need to free my father.
You do know that Twin Falls is not the only town that is dealing with these issues.
No, but it is a stepping stone to a much greater mountain.
That is true. So what is it you wish of me?
I do not seek you to join an army, because I know better of that than to ask that of you.
He nods.
I would, however, like to see the monastery step in as peacekeepers for our home until it can reestablish itself, alongside the aid of the other royal families in this town.
Preferably, sorry to interrupt, the ones that are not involved with the Kanukos.
Yes,
Because we learned that as well.
We'll have to figure out how to deal with that. But there's also, in addition to the threat in our own safety and home now, there's the existential threat that this force poses to the monastery itself.
I cannot offer all that you ask. However, what I can, as our monastery walls are impenetrable. They have never been breached, nor will they, as long as but one of us stands. We do not get involved in war. Such things are against our teachings, as you know. However, we can
That's what I thought.
provide guidance for the people of Twin Falls. We can maintain a presence and help those who require assistance without violence. We can also provide sanctuary within our walls for any that desire it. But our people will not go to war.
I would never ask that of you.
That is what I can offer.
Very well, and we appreciate it.
Question for you, Master. Did Li Zhao have any students or acolytes that were trained by him that are still here that might be able to help to an extent in my issue, if possible? Or should I have to go to
You
Dustin?
are looking at his last pupil.
Oh shit.
Well, I at this point I'm on my knees. I'm bowing deeply, like how they do in like samurai movies. I wish to see if you were to help me in these urgent times. If not, I understand.
With what you ask, that I unfortunately cannot do. Each of us has our own gifts. That was a gift of Master Zhao. Master Zhao could alter the mind. It was his specialty. Mine is reading the auras and, in a way, the future possibilities.
It's a seer. Got it.
Well, in that case, I have a question for you. Did you happen to see a particularly fluffy orange aura come back this way? Because apparently she didn't stay put.
I have not, however,
However,
as said, I can see possibilities. You have an interesting path. A path that will one day possibly intersect with that one that you seek. But it requires great sacrifice on your part and trust in those around you.
I didn't say that. Why'd you look at me?
Would you say the paths intersect like this?
It's very
That's pretty fun.
Well, the only way for you to know is to follow your heart and to listen to the wind.
Hey, yo, this is pretty fire, I can't lie.
Yo, is that pole track?
Can I roll for wind? What's my modifier for wind?
Right now, nothing. So,
You're not a windomancer.
yeah.
What do they call that? An aeromancer?
Airbender.
Windomancer.
Or an air genasi?
It's an airbender.
That's just a race. That's like calling a white dude a good sandwich maker. Like, doesn't make sense.
Hey,
It makes
Yeah.
perfect
sandwich
sense.
artist.
Yeah, sandwich artist at Subway. Oh, which I've never
Artisan.
worked there.
It's like calling Jason a pasta mancer.
And you know what? He makes some damn good meaty pasta.
Exactly.
I wasn't wrong, was I?
No. So,
So,
he says, is there anything else that I can assist with? Yes.
Master Paku, if I may, I would like to spend some time more one-on-one, as I do have some guidance that I would request.
I can grant that, yes.
The last thing I would ask of you is perhaps a written, sealed contract. Basically, you vouching for my lineage. As I
He
will
gets
eventually
up.
need to take it.
He gets up. He turns around and he walks towards the back wall where there is a shelving unit that has a whole bunch of scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
You also see some just parchment and stuff like that. There's actually a little desk over there too. But there's a whole bunch of scrolls along there. His desk is next to it. There's some parchment on there. There's an ink well and a quill. And as he gets over there, he goes directly to a case that is sitting on the shelf. He pulls that case open over, sets it on his desk, opens it up, and he takes out a scroll that it is already rolled up nicely. It has a ribbon on it and a wax seal with his stamp on it. He walks back to the table, kneels back down. This day has been long in coming.
No fair, where's mine?
I see that.
You're the dragon warrior.
What did this called
It's
say?
blank. It's blank.
Nothing.
That'll be a major fucking
The
plot.
real dragon warrior was the friends we made along the way.
It's you just open it up and it just says, "Got him!" No.
It says Confucius say, you are fucked.
He hands that to you and he says, Is there anything else?
I got nothing.
Very
I
well.
don't believe so.
Thank you for your
Please.
colors.
You are welcome. You may stay. Please, if you will.
I would say while he's having the one-on-one with Paku, if it's getting a little bit later, I'm going to start making my way towards where they would keep the prisoners.
When we were getting here, it's still morning, so I think you have plenty of time.
Well, I'd like to scout it out during the daytime where there's better light, and then go back at night.
Bye, Birdie Man.
Schwa.
So,
Squad!
you four leave. As you walk through the door that gets open for you, you walk through, it closes behind. You are left there with Master Paku, and this is where we're going to take our break.
Wowie.
So we will see you back in just about 10 minutes, and we'll go from there.
See ya.
Yeah.
See you shortly.
You didn't get any beer. Just let him be.
I didn't get any calories from the beer. I needed something, okay?
Beers don't offer calories, stupid.
Did you not know that alcohol is a calorie? It's a dead calorie, but it's a calorie.
Just like your brain cells.
Athletics.
Or acrobatics.
Acrobatics, my
Thank
bad.
God.
That's a 2.
That's a net 20 for a 22.
Oh, you flip over it, and the droid's not paying attention to any mind. As you're next to the balcony and he's next to you, she's cuddling the child. You just see the freaking robot unleash clips, just taking everybody out. It's a spray and pray everywhere.
The hut's just.
No, the hut's the first one to go because you see the droid go, "We no longer need your service." And just a blaster shot through the hut's brain.
When you mention that he tastes like chicken, little fucking hand goes up.
That's a compliment. Chicken tastes great.
I know it tastes good.
It's like manna from heaven.
We'll be the judge of that.
You won't.
We're not gonna eat him. We're just gonna.
Fried
We're not.
chicken sounds good.
I totally misunderstood what we were going for.
What we
Sounds
could
pretty
do
good if
so
I
we
just-
can make it look like he committed suicide.
I don't have
He's just
So you can throw him 2 spaces away.
That looks like exactly enough to get him in front of Oscar.
Yeah, that would put him right in front of him.
Yeah,
Boom, boom.
and now you get your turn.
No,
That's how it works. He's like,
Right there. You still have to step up because it's 2 squares.
throw him to me.
You still-
I'm open. I'm open.
I just fastball like perfect spiral. He's like,
he may be too tall to go through a doorway.
That's
Why would he
ridiculous.
bow beneath the door when he could simply change for the door?
Or you could just break the door.
that's right.
It's like
He
saying
gets it.
you're gonna want some snacks someday. You know?
I'm-
It's just
I'm good. I was
inevitable.
already snacking the entire time I was watching this.
Yeah, but someday you're gonna want some more,
It's eventually. But
and I'll be there for you.
I don't.
I'll be there.
With all due respect, which is not a lot, I do not.
With all doge
I
respect.
don't want your snacks.
Yes, Oscar, you're up.
If you got it.
I'm gonna take out my 2 blades, ignite him as a bonus action.
Yep.
And go for the attacks.
Okay.
Against Logan.
What?
Because I am the traitor.
Will to Live? Where can I find that?
here.
That, unfortunately, no.
We go.
It's sold out.
Nobody knows where you can find
No
it.
longer sold in stores.
All right, so
It's in an old Toys R Us.
We are in deep shit.
We have to
Start
kill.
digging, boys.
We have to kill God.
At this
Fuck, man.
You got a gun?
I think we are going to die. Yeah,
I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm cooked. Can I guide myself?
It's a 19. Succeed.
That exactly meets it.
11.
You feel
been real.
a sudden light feeling, but manage to evade the spell. You, on the other hand, are now under the effects of reverse gravity.
No. He's just going straight up.
Be nice to me, dice. 20.
okay,
I'm honestly mad that I'm making good rolls now.
so
Usually mine are
19,
only perception checks.
19,
15.
17.
30, 20.
okay. You take 4 points of psychic damage. The rest of you take 2, and you are knocked prone as a wave of energy goes, whoom, shoots out from it,
This is
and all 5 of the gems are popped out and now sitting on the ground next to.
So we're wrong.
Okay.
Not a
So
good-
that was the wrong order.
You get a
As you-
plus
as you
D4 on
cast
whatever,
your spell,
whatever roll.
You can
You don't
now
need to roll for this one.
yeah, you don't need to roll. You can now
Just in
talk
case
to
you
the
do.
plants.
Okay.
What is it you want to ask them or say?
How's your day been, man?
Oh, not bad.
So this entity that's been here, do you remember them being here, like them arriving? Do we know what caused them to come here?
Yeah, it's the closest tree is the one that's responding, and it goes. I don't understand. It's things are as they are. That was here. You are here.
Your friends are dead.
V.
Where you
Both
see a
all bastards
K
can't
plus
see
B
conception.
carved into the wall.
K plus what?
K plus B.
Oh, the black dragon's name started with a K.
DM, I'd like to do something before the session ends. I would like to use my ring of sandwich making to make him a sandwich.
Thank you. Also, by the way, I just rolled again just
To
for
make a
shits and
sandwich
grins.
for him or to turn him into a
Here.
sandwich?
All the while, the arrow making a loud whistle like the sound of a bomb about to detonate. And within it, Behemoth being engulfed in these flames, writhing as it enters into his core and slowly sends him plummeting to the earth like a meteor. Right into his horde.
So, amazing job killing Behemoth. There's one thing that you may not have thought about here.
What's that? The invisible barrel?
But he's not near the horde. He's on the.
No.
No,
but
he's
the
landing
falling
on you.
dragon corpse falling directly on your friend.
So that's another death
Can
save.
I-
Be nice to me, dice. 20.
Okay.
I'm honestly mad that I'm making good rolls now.
So
Usually mine are
19,
only perception checks.
19,
15.
17.
30, 20.
okay. You take 4 points of psychic damage. The rest of you take 2, and you are knocked prone as a wave of energy goes, whoom, shoots out from it, and all 5 of the gems are popped out and now sitting on the ground next to.
So we're wrong.
Okay.
Not a
So
good-
that was the wrong order. If it's one per party, I get the wish because I promise you it will benefit you all.
I don't.
Whatever you want is garbage. What I want is
Whatever you want is
spectacular.
I think we should kill Slimmer.
And if you
I think you
make
might
the
be
wish
onto
and we're not happy with it, then what happens?
I pull out the
You
9.
won't.
I can write up a contract for that.
Make a contract saying if her wish sucks or their wish sucks, we gotta kill them.
Well, so let's go ahead
think
and
we need
relate
a
this to the
contract
original
for that.
contract.
I don't think you'll be able to kill me
So
if my
only one
wish
person
happens.
gets the wish?
Slimbre.
Slim Bear Shadius. Slim Shady at your service.
All right.
So
I want short stack over here to
hey.
summon his giant demon or
Hey,
whatever.
hey.
Something like that, but I mean,
well,
Stolen City.
that's a little too convenient.
there is an ancient Elvish proverb that may help with this. A home is where the heart is.
I was gonna say, won't start, won't be none.
That's actually our second most common.
Is it
Third is
perhaps?
live, laugh, love. It's a typical logger.
Okay, and we are back from break.
Hola, Mamola.
So, Ferdinand, you are now sitting at the table across from Master
One-on-one
Ferdinand.
time with
From Master Ferdinand, Master Paku.
Master Ferdinand.
Master
And-
Uguay.
He says, "So, what is it you need assistance with?"
Well, it is in relation to the nature of why I am here. I know you are one to sort of gaze into one's soul and get a reading of that individual. My grand purpose in life is to find the most beautiful and satisfying way that I can die. This has already been touched on in campaign. When you initially saw me as part of this group, you said that I would be a key, integral part. I've sort of acted as a pseudo-chaperone up till this point, but I want to make sure that I am still doing things the right way, that I am taking the necessary steps to further myself and others along this path.
You do yourself justice in searching your soul and asking these questions of oneself. Now that you ask them of me, I am honored to give you my take.
Of course.
You are something of an enigma.
Am I now?
Is that a type
He's
of
actually
bird?
an owling.
Shut up, we're not there.
For
Our ears or our ears up to the mat.
For your race is long gone,
Well,
yet you persist.
I'm quite old, over 300 years. It makes sense they'd be long gone.
Your longevity, I shall say, is nigh on infinite. Seeking a beautiful death. In order to do so, you must first understand your true nature. And that is not something I can tell you. It is only something you can discover for oneself. But as for your part within this group, you are the wisdom they need. You bring the guidance. You bring the clarity of thought. That is what the rest of your group will need to succeed. You each have your parts. That is yours.
I understand this, but I am hanging on your words prior. Nigh infinite longevity. Are you then suggesting that I am all but immortal?
In a way, yes.
Well, this is a revelation. One moment.
If you want to try it out, we can just all take turns stabbing you and see how far that gets.
To the voices in my head suggesting such, I believe he meant age immortality and not physical immortality. How do you suppose that is, Master Paku?
Again, you must discover that yourself. All I can do is provide possibility.
It's stuck. And
Gidget, I'm going to eat you.
what of the rest of my kin? You mentioned they are long gone. How long gone?
Like 7.
Thousands of years.
But then I would have no ancestor with which to have given me life.
Such is the mystery of you, and what you must discover about yourself.
What am I?
A thing.
An owling.
Are you a man or a Muppet?
I have room to doubt that I am just that Corvo who is not here.
The corvo in my head.
Corvo.
Oh no, bro. Are you really an owling?
You know who else is like 300 some years old?
My mom.
I like to imagine that Ferdinand just like whenever he's alone, he still has an inner monologue, but it's all of our voices.
I haven't known these people for very long, but good God, they're like a fucking worm just in there. Whew, what a nightmare.
Very Valete of you. Yeah.
Right then, well, I suppose my final inquiry then, as you state you are a man of possibilities, what
Yes.
is the next possibility? I want to gain some insight onto where I should head next on this journey to find the answers that I now desperately am seeking.
One such possibility is you forego your self-discovery and stay on the path of wisdom and helping your compatriots until the time is right for you to seek the answers about yourself. The other is that you choose to go alone and find who you are and hope you can return. Both pathways will give you your answers, but one will require more patience and to be selfless, while the other is more of a selfish heart, but will bring you answers faster.
I don't believe there is much room for me to leave this group. I wouldn't exactly call them family, but I do feel as though I call it how it is. I do believe as though there is much and more going on within this world that needs all of our combined help. I can't very well abandon being an asset to this world just for my own purposes.
And again, the wisdom you show in this decision is more proof why you are that center, that guidance that they need.
That beach.
That beat. Well, then I suppose I need to return to my group of rowdy teenagers. I appreciate your wisdom in helping guide mine.
I can give you one gift.
Well, far be it from me to refuse a gift.
He stands up,
Pull my finger.
Hold my finger.
comes around to your side of the table, and kind of gestures you for you to stand up. And then he reaches out for one of your wing hands.
Talons.
Mhm. He
Does
takes that,
Alan-
puts that in his hand like this, and says, when the time is right, this will help you on your path. And turns your hand over, lets go. In your hand, there is a small metal square.
Yummy.
On this square, there is this strange symbol that you're not exactly sure what it's supposed to be other than just some lines, but it has one line going from one edge, almost like at a 90-degree angle, perpendicular to that edge, coming straight down about 3/4 of the way, and then curving off to the left. Okay. It then has another line starting perpendicular to one of the other sides, crossing that line at a 90-degree angle, curving to the left, and then it has a dot up in that upper left corner and another one in the upper right corner. And he says, that will guide you.
Right then.
It's a Rubik's Cube.
It looks like a little birdie face.
It does kind of look like a
Let me
birdie
see
face, yeah.
what you came up with. Close, yeah. That's about right. And then he says, now, if you will, I must complete my meditation.
Of course.
And he gestures towards the door.
And I leave.
Get out.
Leave! So, it was only a few minutes. You guys are out kind of in the courtyard, and eventually Ferdinand catches up with you.
Oh, yes, Corvo. The restroom's down that way. In case
Ah, yes, thank you.
I would like to go outside.
we are.
We
outside.
are outside.
Well, I thought you said the courtyard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the courtyard's outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would like to listen to the wind.
Okay. Give me a wisdom save.
A wisdom save, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That's my one.
That's my thing.
Alrighty. 19.
Not bad. You try to focus on the wind. There's not a lot of breeze in here because you are in even though it's large and open in this area, there are tall walls on the outskirts of this.
Well, that's why I said I wanted to go outside.
I know, but you're still technically outside, but listen.
Okay.
So there's not a lot of natural breeze in here. But as you are sitting there focusing and listening, trying to just get something, for you, it sounds like wind has picked up. Like there's a rushing sound of that airflow going past your ears. You guys don't see anything other than Cassiopeia just kind of standing there with her eyes closed for a little bit. And while she's doing that, Kevin is literally like doing the cat figure eight thing between her legs. He's not making much of a noise, but that's what he's doing.
Not surprised.
Just to be clear, the face he did, it's wrong. It's more like,
Yeah, more like that. There you go. That's a better.
Yeah, are you
she's
quite
trying.
all right?
Yeah, but
I'm
she's
trying to take a shit. Hold on.
Oh,
Right,
I'm
except the
sorry.
restrooms are down that way.
Yes.
Please
You
don't
hear
shit
some
in the
wind.
courtyard.
No.
Yeah. Oh no.
You broke it. No.
Too late.
Damn, I broke the wind.
Broke the wind. Okay, horrible joke. But you guys don't notice anything other than that. But to you, it almost sounds for a moment like almost like you're standing right next to a really powerful fan blowing airflow right across your ears. You don't feel the airflow, you just hear it. And under that kind of roar of wind, you just hear Guardian of the Galaxy. Quit!
What were they
And
doing?
then
It's not me, it's him.
and then again. Guardian And then, while you're hearing that, you notice Kevin, while he's going back and forth between your legs, kind of doing that figure eight, rubbing up against your legs a little bit. At one point, he stopped, and you notice it's exactly when the word guardian is said, and he kind of rubs his head against you, like from a stop position, and he looks up, and you just hear the slightest, and then the sound fades.
Well, that's not for me.
The bathroom, or because like I said, it's down that hall.
You guys weren't listening?
To
So
what?
what?
What are you talking about?
That was that monk over
That's
there.
what
who
you're
just
listening
ripped
to. We already had that discussion.
I just like you to approve my notes. Good notes.
Yes.
Just making sure I got all that information properly.
Mhm.
All right, let's do your thing.
Well, I'm actually not too sure how to go about my thing. I've been bluffing quite a bit here. Oh, it's Ferdinand.
Hello there.
Ferdinand.
Mhm.
I'm kind of new to doing this whole royal nonsense.
I've dealt with a few royals in my time.
What would be the best way of discreetly addressing a number of lords at one time and having them convene here, while also showing the imperative nature of such to have them here in a timely fashion?
Well, then you deliver them all letters.
See, I was thinking letters, but I just wasn't sure if it was a good idea or not.
It's only a bad idea if you let those letters get intercepted, which there is a risk of that here with the Kanuko Lakeside Guards, but just
So we should personally deliver them then.
Yes.
I think you should say, "Hey yo, all you cool cats, this shizzle is for Rizzle,
What
and only
language
the
are
good."
you speaking?
Exactly, only the good ones would understand.
Well, if we can put some sort of code and some sort of cipher, then
For
yes.
Rizzle, yeah.
For
Do,
Rizzle.
do they all know Druidic?
I don't know.
I tell you what, I would bet 10 gold pieces that no more than one know Druidic.
Are they good?
They have lots of money, so maybe.
Okay.
That's the benchmark.
Well, I'm just saying,
Money does not make a good person.
I know how
That's
to make
why I
a
said maybe.
I know how to make a coded message that only certain people can read, but they gotta be smart.
Well, I
it's
figure due to the imperative nature of it, you kind of just have to lay it all out there.
DM. I would like to roll history to see if there's any sort of cipher or code or anything that noble houses frequently use to communicate amongst one another.
Sure, roll it.
You
Would
have
be a history?
secretaries actually should know it, yeah.
So wait, do you already have a list of people
15.
that you want to send
Okay.
it to, or are you like trying to
So-
weed them out?
Well, I know
You-
at least two.
Are pretty sure that there isn't one for that like nobles use, but I'll say in the past, one thing that you have, come across and some of you read about and all that is that sometimes within different guilds, because of the nature of the work that is being done, you have people that have certain jargon and phrases and things that they use in that line of work that are really only known to that group, and that you have seen instances in the past where different guilds and work, what's the word,
Shorthand?
types of jobs will use shorthand or jargon encoded speech or written words to convey an idea without outright saying it, and making it one of those things that's like, hey, I'm an insider, I know this, which also makes you connect that, well, wait a minute, Lanna's family is traders. Most of the people around here, most of the wealthy people around here, the few nobles around here, are also traders. Not only are they traders, but what do they primarily trade in? Wine. They're vintners. They might have a jargon that you could use to code between them to maybe get ideas across without outright saying.
Well, Lana, there's one idea. Perhaps you should be a little familiar, seeing as it's your family's line of work. As vintners, oftentimes they use some jargon. Is there anything you can drum up in that mind of yours to communicate between the different houses here in Twin Falls?
Well, to differentiate them, I mean, there's obviously their main style of wine they produce. So, I mean, the juxtaposition we're trying to say is, hey, you need to come here to help yourselves. So, perhaps we can say something encoded of, we have a method of increasing your yields. It's the only thing I could think of that would maybe be a way to kind of convey to them that it's pressing.
Could we possibly... So,
Or there's noble rot, botrytis.
so we're just... So what you're saying is you're not trying to suss out who you can trust right now. You're just going to go to the people you know you can trust?
Well, we'll go to the people we know we can trust, but we already know that with the Kanukos, there's, 2 in Twin Fall, Oscar?
Yep.
That we can't really work with?
Yeah.
Since you seem to remember that way more than I do.
I remember it. They just never gave a name of who's working with them in the north. That's the thing.
Oh, that's just in the north. I get you.
Yeah, we know that they're working with the families in the south, which is the main bad guy, which is fricking Lord
Count Cartine.
Kyle Cartine and Lord
Garlow.
Lord Garlow.
Garlow's the main cartoon.
So I would say any household that really places the family of Kanuko in very high regards is probably the family that we're looking for that doesn't work.
Well,
that does work with.
Well, we do know that the one son who I had that kind of engagement with was part of a family that was smuggling goods to the south and had ties to Overshore in that regard.
But
So
it was
I know
everyone
down
else.
there.
It was everyone else in that family. He was fine.
Mhm. He was fine.
So that's one. So what house is very close to that family at that point?
What I'm
My
thinking,
father would know better than I.
Well, then we gotta go save your father first.
but the whole point of recruiting people is so that we can overwhelm the jail. Is that what you're saying?
Well, we'll need to liberate the town. It's probably best if we get my father and Jeremy out without causing a huge ruckus.
Well, I'm wondering, because if we're trying to send messages secretly without just outright going to people's doors and saying information, I think the best way is you offer brand new wine that, since you are no longer being able to trade, you're giving away to the different houses, and within the bottles that you want the people to send a message to, maybe within the cork or something, is some sort of invitation to meet.
I like the idea you're going with here, but I think we altered it a little bit, because we can't guarantee that they'll open the bottle immediately. They may just throw it in the cellar and say, fuck it. We could throw a light soiree, if you will, and the monks just offered refuge. What safer place to be than in the caring arms of our friends at the Twin Soul Monastery?
Also, whatever you discuss or plan, you have to do it so that your fake brother doesn't get any more information than he should. Because for all we know, he might still be trying to give information to the guards once in a while.
It's true.
That will cause more issues than it will solve them.
You don't know what
I mean, I think you just give them the wine, and then to the people who you want to give the message to, you just make sure to, with a stern face, please open the bottle tonight.
We're not going to talk directly to the people we're sending the message to. We're just delivering a message up to their front rooms, and if they have some sort of courier or something, they would accept it.
Sure, but you can, tell them to make sure that they open the bottle tonight.
I feel as though that would only make us more suspicious.
It overtly complicates things, although
Okay.
the idea is romantic and I love it.
Here's the thing. You figure that aspect out. I'm going to go check out the prison.
Check what?
Anybody who's coming with me might as well come now, or if you want to keep helping her, I'll be back to pick you up and then we'll go back again.
I'll come with you, because that's the best idea I got.
I was going to say, I don't think any of us should travel alone right now. So if you're going to travel with them, that'll work.
Yeah. And if we get close enough, she can always message to him or any one of you.
You two do make quite
We would
the
have to
team.
get very close. It is not a sort of thing where we can casually do it. We might as well just walk up to each other.
I understand that, but at least if we're a good certain amount of distance, depending on the limitations, we can at least get the information that we need. And if we see that you're in a predictable spot where we can't approach you, at least having that source is better than nothing.
I suppose.
By the way, I wasn't like holding my message back from you guys. This was something that I was able to pick up because of level 5. So it's not like I always had this and just never decided to
No,
use it.
I don't think anyone's blaming you.
Okay, well, I wanted to make
You
sure
know,
because
I'm blaming you now.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Just because you're the Guardian of the Galaxy, don't fucking mean you gotta keep secrets in this bitch.
why are you putting the whole weight of the galaxy on my shoulders?
Because you're the
Jeez.
Guardian.
I
Yeah.
could just be the guardian of
neighborhood.
Kevin.
Guardian of the neighborhood.
We know you're the Guardian.
That's
of Kevin.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
He's the friendly
exactly.
neighborhood Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Which is
I'm
me, by the way.
Spider-Man?
I'm Spider-Man.
Me and Cassiopeia will head towards the guard area, and I would try to I'd like to try to take the most stealthiest approach so we don't really get stopped or approached by a guard.
Okay.
So we
A
don't get.
guardian.
Keep her out of trouble, Bears.
Oh well.
In the meantime, you and I need to draft papers, I suppose.
Yes.
Then you can go deliver them.
I guess I'll just stand around and go fuck myself.
I've been waiting on you to go to the bathroom this whole time. You should have
I'm going to excuse myself and go use the rest.
You can go ahead and fiddle more with your notebook.
You can also join whatever group you want. I mean,
If you
free
want
will
to,
here.
I'm a little out of my depth.
Here, I'll
but
leave
stick
Kevin
around.
with you. You and
No,
Kevin
that's
can go on
okay.
an
That's-
adventure.
That's quite all right. I don't need. Oh, okay. Hello, Kevin.
It was not an option.
it's nice to see you two. Yes, of course.
I told her if she brings a pet home, she's gonna have to take care of it. Why is it my responsibility?
All right.
I got 21 stealth going the back space.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Are you
You wanna-
shape shifting and
Do you want to be spider for now? Or do you wanna-
and
you want to wait
hiding
till we
on
get
him,
closer?
or are you sneaking yourself?
Well, I think I'll sneak myself for now because are we even with like how close are we to the prison?
Well, I'm assuming
Take one
he's
step with the
stealthing
frame.
when he gets close enough to the prison that it makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take back alleyways so we don't get.
Okay, so you're
stopped.
just like, I don't want people to follow my trail and that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
kind of stealth
I
right
want
now.
to bring her with me, and I'll be careful and just make sure that no one bothers us or a guard's
All right.
randomly like, "What are you doing?"
So you're just
Stop.
Yeah,
kinda
I'm
sneaking through.
Yeah, I'm in his whatever you call like the windbreak. The
all right. Well, you're still gonna have to do a stealth check on your own if you're
okay,
not.
that's fine. How does 3 sound?
Pretty low.
Ugh.
Just poking up the top the whole time. Is it safe?
Well, no, she's not wild shape. She's literally just walking on her own.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
you two are off attempting to stealth towards the prison.
Yeah, you're just
You
like
two were writing letters. Is that what you were doing?
We are drafting letters, yeah.
Okay. What are you actually doing?
I'm just
Chilling with
with
Kevin.
them, spell checking, I guess. I don't
Spell checking. Okay.
Not that
making
That's
sure
important.
Kevin doesn't
That's
eat your book.
important.
Penmanship is horrible.
Oh, time out. Above table.
I wouldn't tell you that.
You could try to keep the fake brother occupied so he doesn't interrupt them while they're doing their stuff.
So you're at
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Playmates. Estate while you're doing this.
I imagine we're still at the monastery.
Oh, then never
Okay.
mind.
Yeah,
You could go and entertain him anyway.
No, that's quite.
You've been hiding your sister for a long time, so tell me, what's her favorite flower?
That is not my place.
You're like twice her age at least, if not more. What?
Why do you want to know that?
Why do you want? Yeah, that's a little creepy, man.
I'm young.
Other
at heart.
people are talking for me right now.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
understand what's going on.
So I need either one of you rolls with advantage, or the other one, or both of you roll performance checks for your writing of these.
I'll do it with advantage.
Yep,
Yeah, you
Make the
should
bard do
with
it.
an advantage.
that's kind of your thing, man.
It's kind of like his character was originally doing legal documents.
Fuck in there.
I must say, Ferdinand, you are quite skilled at this.
I appreciate it. I rolled a 21.
That is quite
Yes,
impressive.
as you are spell checking him, you're like,
Man, I don't have a job to do.
no, like as you're going through spell checking him, you're like, Oh shit! I've been spelling this word wrong the whole time.
This is quite remarkable.
Yeah, oh my god!
It
No,
makes
I think
sense.
he's actually right. Shit.
One covered in feathers. Would be
God, is that how that was
equivalent.
spelled?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a bit of a stereotype.
Nobody checked you out in the woods.
There's
Yeah.
only one-
I knew it was fenced with a Z.
So it's
So-
not really a stereotype, is it?
But just imagine,
Varus
right?
and
Pluck one of these
Cassiopeia.
off and
That's us.
It doesn't quite work that way.
Okay.
Yeah, it would suck.
Hey, Varus and Cassiopeia. As you are going through some of the side streets and stuff like that, Varus, you're like, pew, okay, down this alleyway. All right. Whip around this corner. And you're just kind of trying to keep up with him, really, because he's not booking, but he's just smooth, making his way through stuff.
Like
So-
butter.
Yeah, so you're like, shit. Okay,
And I'm
Hold on,
smooth
and-
like
and-
syrup.
so you're attempting now to run from this alleyway to the next one to kind of catch up with him a little bit, as well as try to be quiet. You trip midway between these two alleyways out in the open and fall on your face. And about 15 feet away is one of those guards, and he's like, "Are you okay, miss?" And he starts walking over towards you.
I'm fine, thank you. I tripped on this rock. Can you please help me up?
I need a deception check.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Live alert.
Oh, that was actually a decent roll.
That was
12.
okay.
Okay.
Of course, and he reaches down, like offering you his hands to help you. Oh, and he helps you up, and he's like, "You're sure you're okay?"
I'm a little dirty, but I'm fine.
Okay.
Hate the dirt.
What?
Dirty.
I would be doing my job if I didn't ask. Where are you off to?
I lost my cat. I've been looking all over. Beautiful orange fluffy.
No deception check needed.
Clutch. I'm not gonna.
He's gonna insight this though, because he's still. I mean, this is his job to try to look for shit.
Let's go be looking for that
Yeah,
cat.
no. He's like,
Okay.
oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I wish you luck. Where are you staying? If I see an orange cat, I can send word.
What's the name?
What's your fucking name?
Who are you asking?
Is Buckwheat or what?
Buckwheat?
What's your shooter's
Buckwheat.
name? Last name?
Fuck if I know.
Yes,
It's not really my
you would know.
tutor.
Yeah.
Buck Hills,
Okay.
Buck Hill.
the Buck Hill estate.
Oh, I'm staying with the young Buckhill after his rejection by the Gargoyles. So he needed comforting.
Oh, okay. So that's where
I would remember.
Points up to the
you
hill.
point a
to the-
direction.
Yeah.
He goes, the manor that's way. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll send word if I see an orange cat.
Thank you so much.
But be careful.
I know,
It's a
I'm
little
such-
slippery out here sometimes.
Such a class.
I'm literally.
Okay.
I'm leaning around a corner going.
You're watching this,
I'm
yeah.
like.
Yo, what the-
I just mouthed. It fucking worked.
Yeah.
And then once I'm far enough,
I rolled shit. She rolled okay.
once I'm far enough away, just fucking loser.
Inspiration point.
Okay.
And then I'll be like, "That's the girl that I remember."
Okay, so you managed to.
Fucking
You managed to. You had a little bit of a hiccup there, but you figured it out.
Shit.
You start getting
Best cast
closer to
ever.
where the town's jail is. It's not a prison. That's big. It's a jail.
It's basically just tied up to the local barracks, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a jail. They have, enough spots in there. I mean, it's not the smallest town in the world, but it's not huge.
yeah, but it's not like a 50 cell block prison.
Exactly. No. This is like
Jarek.
they can maybe squeeze 100 people into and that's cramming people into
Oh, yeah.
cells. so they can maybe like cram a bunch in there, kind of because they got like the more like larger holding cell things, but they cram a bunch of people in there. They could maybe get 100. You're getting close to the building where Lana described where it was. As you're getting up there, you do notice that there are a couple guards standing around it because why not? Mostly they're not like on watch kind of thing. It seems like as you observe them, it's a couple of them that maybe they're, getting off duty or just coming on duty, or they're just on, or just
That's
on
a
a
pretty
break.
interesting duty.
All right, watching you. They're or they're just like taking a break or something because they seem to be just kind of like outside, like there's 3 of them, like shooting the shit. And you do see a couple others, but they seem to be like either going to the jail, like from some other place, walking to it and then going in, or coming out and walking off somewhere. But there's these 3 that are just kind of hanging around right now, just talking. Again, it doesn't really look like they seem to be on duty, guarding anything. They're just there. You don't know for sure if it's a break or shift change or what, but that's what you see.
Okay. Is there any openings, like open windows towards a jail cell near the front entrance where they would have for like fresh air for the prisoners? Or maybe like a bird or something could like fly through little grates or something like that?
I mean, you're looking at the outside of a building. It's a decent sized building. Because it's a combination of the barracks that they do have, as well as, a jail with, a decent number of cells. So this is a decent sized building. You're probably looking at, this might be like a, 5,000 square foot building with, a couple different areas organized for different things that it does. It's got 2 stories. There's definitely windows. You don't know if these are windows for the barracks or whatnot, but you assume so because you don't see bars on those. Okay, you don't know if there are windows for the jail area because you don't know exactly where it is, but you're not seeing any windows with bars on this side and from this angle. Maybe if there are any windows, they're on the other side. Who knows?
All right. I would try to go and do a perimeter of the building if available.
Okay.
Try to see where I could spot where they would be holding prisoners if possible. If not, I would tell Cassiopeia to try to get in through one of the open area windows to the barracks and just skid around and see what you can find.
So, you're going to attempt to stealth and look around?
I'm going to go ahead and already pop into Microscopic Cat.
Okay, so you are a Microscopic Cat. You are a ways away from this building. It's going to take you a little bit to skedaddle all the way over there.
Rose a spider.
It's going to take me 10 feet of
Pocket
time
spider.
more than it would.
Still, it's
Yeah, I know.
it takes a little bit of time.
Well, can I be on his shoulder and then hop off when we're closer?
Getting smart. So yes, you
Just whack
absolutely
it with a
can.
Spider right in it.
24.
Okay. Okay. So you feel like you're moving pretty smoothly, kind of inconspicuous, no one really taking note of you. You are currently on his shoulder. It's pretty clear that you can see what's going on. You're getting closer to the building. He kind of takes this one angle that takes you within about 10 feet of the building as you're kind of coming around a corner. At that point, if you want, you could attempt to kind of just hop off and go from there. Or you could wait for a different opportunity. It's up to you.
What do you think? You let me know when you...
Honestly, I don't know how big the building is, and I don't know where I would be dropping you off. You're equipped to get in and out. I don't know if you want to wait until see if we maybe find something that looks more like a jail, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see it from the outside is the thing. They probably keep all the prisoners towards the inner part. Probably somewhere in the basement is what I would relay to you. So I'd say whenever you want to get off, it's up on you. Like,
Alright.
up to you.
I'll get off near the nearest opening.
Okay, so this area where you're about 10 feet away from the building is close enough. You jump off and you kind of scuttle along the ground and then up the wall looking for some point of entry. Now, while you guys are doing that, you two have finished up these letters.
Yay!
So now it's off to deliver.
I'm having a birthday party.
So, where are you going? Who are you trying to get in contact with? How many letters are you delivering?
Well, if only our delivery boy was here.
I know, but someone had to pee at the monastery.
That's crazy.
You had to go pee at the monastery. Yeah.
That's the only place to
I think
pee.
Ferdinand
finally
would like
found
the
the
only time
bathroom.
a bathroom's ever come up in the whole
Ever
campaign.
is the monastery.
And it ever will. There will never be another
Exactly. There will
mention.
never be another. And this one is literally at the monastery. It's not like a
It's
toilet.
literally
It's a hole
hole in the floor.
in the ground,
Yeah,
and you like gotta like squat over it.
that's beautiful.
You guys got to think more like Kevin. The world is your litter box.
Yes,
Dude,
Well, I'm sure most
I'm
people
gonna
do
pee
feel
my
that way.
pants right here.
By the way, Jason,
that's me.
can I roll a history check to see if Lana would remember who would be good people to contact in her
Excellent
town,
question.
having had trade relations with most of these people before?
Uno
Excellent
momento.
question. Yes, one moment.
While Lana is scanning her brain, I am going to use a bardic inspiration and flavor it as I think also that these couples should be good ones to trust. I remember in the past having read a little bit about them. Where's your bardic inspiration?
Bardic inspiration.
Bardic inspiration.
Exactly.
Well, you turned my 12 on the die to a 13.
Whoa!
Oh.
Yeah!
And then I got a +4 to make it a 17.
What's up?
We're
What do you roll
trying to see who would be good people to contact.
History to see who she remembers like a good family.
I have
member.
like nothing to contribute on this.
You're the delivery boy.
The issue is all this happened in Lana's fictional past. So, player Zach has no fucking clue besides the Buck Hills.
Oh, you're better
There's
at making stuff up on the fly than I.
there's the Crystal Chins. There's
The Run Bussers.
there's
We can't talk to them. They're too busy.
the River
They're
Hoof.
not unlocked content yet.
There's the Needlemeisters
The
and
Wigglemeisters?
the Needlemeisters,
And then there's the slop contenters.
otherwise known as the Piglins.
As long as we don't get to talk to the Stormcloaks, they'll ruin everything.
All right. So with the 17, what I want you to do is roll a d6.
Do it.
Oh, what?
Roll it.
Whoa, bouncy.
2,
That shit was cocked as fuck.
5.
That's a normal 5.
All right. So with that,
Why even you
you recall 5 names. Not all of these are nobles, but they are nobles and/or merchants.
Mm-hmm.
You recall 5 names in specific. The Brewborns that actually they run the Brewborn wines and spirits. You know the Boatsmans, which they actually run a transportation company that has nothing to do with boats. It's all carriages. The Karsters.
The Karsters.
Karsters also deal with spirits mostly.
Oh, I
The-
thought they would have boats.
The Fairbirds. B-A-R-D. Fairbirds. Fairbards, not birds.
No,
They're bards.
But
I
Fairbards.
mean, they're one and the same. Bird,
But
bard.
they,
Free bird, yeah.
no, but
It's you.
they are actually a noble family. They don't deal with shipping. They're just politics, but they might be amenable. And then there's the Seynels, Seynells.
Sanals.
Yeah,
Seynels.
for
Oh,
setbacks.
dangerously close.
Well, listen, I got a funny joke here. With
They
your
deal
first
with
one.
funny
listening.
kinky
Your
parties.
Brewborn Wine and Spirits,
Mhm.
the BBWs.
Oh God.
Zach loves the BBWs.
Okay.
You made it, Jason. I
Yep.
just noticed.
But the Seynels.
BBWs never
Are-
get past Zach.
They throw secret kinky parties.
They are also a very minor noble. The Fairbards are kind of like they're like the top political power in this town. The Seynels are like they just exist. Out of
They're
the
just freaking there.
out of the
Just like me. for real.
out of the other few noble families in here, like the Buck Hills and stuff like that, you're not too sure about them. but there is another one you know for sure. You didn't even have to roll for this. The Vintners Guild, which you know is actually run by Joran Flint. He is the head vintner for the Vintners Guild.
Good job, Flint.
He would definitely be interested. And it's a pretty, large guild. Like, they rival the Kirkwall Trading Company when it comes to volume of wine produced and trade in it and all that kind of stuff. You guys are kind of the top ones when it comes to trading, and honestly, they kind of beat you out. Because
there's volume, we have quality.
Well, it's a little bit of they got quality too, but they also have more people. It's not just one family.
Yeah,
it's multiple. But the Flints are like the heads of it, and Joran Flint, he's the head vintner. He's like, everyone kind of just defers to him as you know the best stuff. You're the guy. You're in
the
charge.
head of the co-op.
Yep. So that's 6 in total that you can contact. The 5 I mentioned, and then of course the Vintners Guild.
And then the youngest Buck Hill.
You could always try to contact him as well, Surtur Buckhill. He was the one who was, smitten with you.
You could disguise it as a love letter. Nobody else would open it.
But he's going to bring
Just
about
true.
Ragnarok.
Just verily.
Variously?
Alpha Prime writes big belly wenches.
Mm-hmm.
Big belly witch.
I mean,
I like that one.
yeah.
Finally, my true calling.
We'll give Surtur a chance to
Murder.
go ahead and redeem himself.
I mean, he kind of already did. He said he wasn't really interested in any of that. He
didn't
just
do
liked
anything
painting.
wrong.
He didn't do anything wrong.
We took-
but he didn't do anything good either.
No, he did. We went to his painting room and he did some really fucking nice paintings.
All
of
because he
you.
did nice paintings doesn't mean he's a decent human being.
You're a dickhead.
He's got to do some community
You are
service.
so wrong on him.
Rich people
No,
got to do community
he's
service.
awesome.
I'd have to
this
meet with
guy's
Ferdinand on this. He's a nice boy.
I think it's more important that one overcomes their baser nature than being born better, and he is born to a family that is already full of shitbirds.
Say Parthenax, is that you?
Yeah.
If you want, you can have Kevin deliver that one.
No, that one would make more sense for me to personally deliver, really.
Yes, I think meeting with them would be fine in that case.
So,
We'll be on
where are you going first?
Ferdinand. This is a map of the town. Which would be the most efficient route?
Isn't this your town?
You tell me.
I suppose that the closer buildings can get their messages first.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
Wow.
I'm gonna make it the fuck up and say that the boatsmen are first.
You're
Okay,
quite the
boatmen's are first. So
strategist.
I know.
you head over because it's the closest to the boatsman's transportation. You get over there, and their carriages and carts and all that. Like, you don't recall
Instinct.
ever seeing that many of their carts just sitting stationary in their storage lot. Usually they're out.
Why do you
trading
reckon
stuff.
that is? This whole thing happening is probably a really fucking bad time for the boatmen.
It's bad for everybody. But
Oh,
the
their
boatmen's are
entire
fucking
business,
hating
they
it.
can't put
They
their
are
carts anywhere.
hating it.
Whenever something
You
bad
you
happens.
arrive at, it's a combination of their home and their business. You get there. I assume you knock on the door. Something like that. Door opens up, and answering it is the matriarch of the family, Erin Boatsman. She sees you and goes, Are you the young Kirkwall, lass? I don't
eyes do
think
not
I've seen
deceive
you in
yes.
ages.
It has been far too long, Miss Boatman.
What can I do for you?
Well, we are simply here to deliver a letter.
Okay.
Hopefully it brings good tidings.
She opens it right there in front of you.
Okay. Well. How is your family?
Well, besides my father being arrested, my brother
yes.
supposedly resurrecting from the dead, and
What?
oh yes, my brother is
Oh, let me just tell you about that.
supposedly
Oh.
back.
I hear you. Yes. Levi was also taken in,
Oh,
and that's her husband. You would know.
so it's not just our family.
No. No. It was. I apologize. It was a bit inconsiderate of me to ask about how your family was, knowing full well your father was taken. Levi was there with him at the time.
Then you'll really appreciate what's in that letter.
We'll talk later.
Very well.
If need be, the monastery of the Twin Souls would be a great place for respite.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
you
I
have
say.
yourself,
I'm here
have
too.
yourself a pleasant afternoon.
And I hope you have a lovely evening.
I will. And she slips back into her house, letter in hand.
Stay quite safe.
She seemed quite nice.
Well, us too, we handpicked a good lot of candidates to be nice.
That you did.
As you go
That you
to
did.
these other houses, you find the story seems to be very similar in many of them. Their businesses, in particular, so the ones that are businesses, they have the Brewborn, the Karsters. Yes, usually the head of the household, whoever was, the person in charge and stood up for themselves, was taken in as a traitor.
The good old cripple the local economy and government strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
For the Fairbards,
We fell for one of the classic blunders.
for the Fairbards,
Fair birds, yeah.
Fairbards,
As long as they play free bird.
they can. But they you go to see them, and literally the only people at the estate are the servants and the children. When you go to the door and it's answered by what you can only guess is their butler, and he is like, I apologize for this, but he informs you literally all the adults, the husband, the wife, their adult son, their adult daughter, all four of them were taken. And even though, and so now
Worse than we thought.
they're they got a younger child who's in her teens, and the daughter also had a couple children. Those are basically the servants are taking care of them and trying to keep the house in order.
Give those spawnlings weapons.
Yeah. But they're, the family, the core family, the adults, boom, taken away as traitors. The St. L's, okay, the mother was taken. There is no father, unfortunately, he passed away. But the mother was taken. And so it's a very similar thing, except there they didn't take, they have a 17-year-old daughter. You actually know her. Her name is Brienne, and, she's close to your age. You've kind of hung out in a little bit similar circles sometimes, just because your family's wealthy, etc. But for the most part, I mean, you were more of a tomboy. You you were fighting and all that kind of stuff at, learning at the monastery, whereas she was prim and proper. So she was doing all that kind of stuff. But you know Brienne, and she's a sweet girl, but now she's kind of saddled with trying to take care of the house and, her younger brother and stuff like that, while her mom is in jail.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have to do a prison break, is what I'm hearing.
And then you get to the Vintners Guild.
It's empty.
It is not empty.
There are 2 people.
No, actually, there is 4 people.
Times 2.
Both Joran Flint and his son Halton
Halton.
Both of them were jailed. The wife Eden is around, and you talk to her, and she says that the other vintners that make up the guild, which is Bram Hawk, Tavian Brook, and Susanna Reed, all three of them and her are still around. Basically, Joran and Halton went to go and kind of stand up for their rights and their freedoms and stuff. And the rest of them were like, oh shit, that happened? Okay, well, I guess we're going to try to do what we can behind the scenes kind of thing and take care of things. So she says, I can get word to the others. You know, she just lets you know about that. So that's what you've seen. You've got some people you've contacted. Some there's really not, you know, a couple of them there's nobody adult to deal with.
Yeah, really a master servant going, well, fuck, it's only me.
Yeah,
Sorry,
exactly.
bro.
But that's what you come across. So you do get a couple adults actually that would be the kind of the people you'd want to contact to get a letter in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I mean you've got the Boatmans. Okay, so you've got her. You've got for the Brewborns, the Karsters. Technically, Brienne is only 17, but you know, you gave her a letter. She could. Okay.
She's a feisty bitch. She
For
might go all the action.
yeah, for the fair bards, it's a manservant. Who knows? Maybe he will. Maybe or something like
Super
that.
badass butler.
The other, the
hates
four
taking
from
care of
the
kids.
Vintners Guild.
Oh, I
That's a possibility. Maybe one or more of them will show.
I'm pissed.
So that's what you end up with. You two.
Yes, Captain.
As you were coming around, sneaking around the back side of the building, sure enough, you come around the back, you see, yes, there are some small barred windows. They're up a little bit high on the first floor, but they are there. Best you can tell is, okay, they did these, like you said, for some fresh air / ventilation for the jail cells without making it too easy for prisoners to actually look out or people to look in or pass things through or back and forth, stuff like that. But they are there.
Unless you're a spider.
Unless you're a spider, that's easy to get through.
I have a dumb idea.
You, as
Are
you
a
climb up the
spider.
wall, you see these.
I have a dumb idea.
You can easily
I love dumb ideas.
do something about that.
Except
you
I
can get through there.
I have
So,
the Lord.
I do that.
Okay. What are you doing?
So here's the thing, Jason.
That's me.
I remember that I have a key important piece of clothing that I forgot I was carrying this whole time. I have the outfit of Lord Garlisle.
No, you don't.
No, who's
Count Cartoon.
Count Cartoon is the Shadowblade motherfucker. Yeah,
Okay.
I have his outfit, and I'm really debating if I dress like them and try to get in. I doubt they'll let me in because I don't know how deep the soldiers would know or work on it. Can I see if there's a clear path if I time how the guards, if there's any guards like doing stops and watches?
Around the building? No. You don't really see any. There's not like patrol. They're not like patrolling around the building. It's a freaking jail. It's already secure. The guards are inside.
Okay.
But like I said, you saw 3 of them out front, kind of shooting the shit. It's not like they were on guard duty. They were just literally out there talking. You did see occasionally some guards coming out of the building and going places. Others coming from other places going into the building. But you didn't see any like patrols or station guards really around this building.
Are there any trees near the building where I'd be able to climb up the tree and get closer to that window to see how many people are in there?
No. The Twin Falls is not stupid. We're not going to put it, an easy access like that right next to a frickin' jail.
Good
I
job.
mean, you don't think that you
Good job,
could
the South.
do a convincing Garlisle or a Cartoon?
The thing is this. I could probably do it. The thing is, I don't know if the soldiers actually listen to Cartoon or if they just listen to one of the Canucos instead who work with Cartoon. That's the issue. I don't know if I can go full on, hey, I'm this guy.
Well,
working.
we could, you could come back later and try that, but with like some sort of signed, forged paper that you and Ferdinand worked together to create that basically says like, hey, I have orders. There is a very important prisoner here, and you could, possibly create a distraction while I destroy the wall.
Here's the thing. At this point, above table, knowing how many people are actually in prison at this point, we're better off just storming it and just breaking everybody out at this point, because from what I kept hearing that the DM said about, oh, these people are locked up, oh, those guys are locked up, oh, those parents are locked up, like everybody who has any amounts of power is getting locked up. Now, my other option was if I could get some rope and my bow and arrow and I could shoot an arrow, but I don't know how well it's going to stick to a rocky surface, or even if I could get it through the window, if it would hold my weight as soon as I start tugging on the rope. So at this point, is there any entrances leading on this side of the face where I could see where the Joe would be? None?
No. There, as far as you can tell, so far walking around, there is one entrance to this building.
And it's in the front.
Yep. Now, there are windows. Like you said, you've seen some on this side that are barred. On the other side, and remember, this is a 2-story building, there are some that don't look like they have any bars on them. They look like regular glass windows. Those are probably like the barracks side of things. And other parts of the barracks, like, they might even have a small kitchen or something like that.
I'm a genius.
So
why disguise myself as someone who I'm not when I can literally go back to Lanna's house, steal some of Silas's clothing, and just be myself and walk in saying I want to speak to the servant that got taken away. And since they know that he's in the loop, they're not going to question it.
You could do that.
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, I'm already going inside, so I could just let you in from one of those windows.
The thing is, how am I going to get up to one of those windows?
You shoot your arrow and then I tie it to something.
That also works. Yeah. I'll wait until I can see you through one of the bars if you find your way up there then.
Yeah, I mean, I already climbed up to the bars, so.
Okay, well, like I said, the barred windows are higher up. They're still on the first floor.
Window.
No, I know, but I mean, like, I could look backwards at Silas.
Yeah, but you're at a barred window.
You're at a bar.
You can look inside, and when you look inside, you see from this window, oh, look, there is a kind of a large holding pen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's a large jail cell, large holding pen. In there are some like benches and stuff like they've built in there, and it is packed. You're estimating in there's probably 20 people in this one holding cell.
Do I recognize their dad in there at all?
Not really from here. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because there's a lot of people in there, and they're just sitting in various positions and stuff around there.
Okay.
You're not exactly sure, but they're in there.
Well, I'm gonna look over my shoulder to see. Can I do cantrips while I'm in wild shape?
I don't think you can as a druid.
Okay.
Unless
you're at cool moon.
Like certain levels.
Unless you're 20th level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, depends. I don't think you have to be 20th, but there's certain
I'm
ones.
pretty sure you have to be 20th level to get your capstone, which allows you to cast.
It depends on what kind of druid you are.
Any druid. You're level 20 druid. Druid level 20.
Zach, I had an idea to get into the barracks in the prison.
Yeah.
Since the soldiers work with your so-called brother, I can steal a pair of his clothing, disguise myself as him, and just walk into the building. And
That'd be a good plan, yeah.
But I wouldn't want to do anything rash. I would just want you to get a view of what's inside and then come back, is what I would have discussed before.
Well, do you want me to, like, make sure I locate?
Mr. DM.
Yes.
At 20th level, you can use your wild shape an unlimited number of times.
That's wild shape. We weren't talking about.
Listen to me, you big freaking oak.
Nope.
I don't think it really matters.
Okay, I don't care anymore.
Okay, I'm passionate about this. Why are you gonna shut me down all the damn time?
Just
I'm about to have an idea.
And I'm just trying to read the cool shit that a druid can do at 20th level.
Fine.
Additionally, you can ignore verbal and somatic components of your druid spells as well as any material components that lack a cost and are consumed by a spell. You gain this benefit in both your normal shape and or beast shape from wild shape. There you go.
What?
And where are you seeing this?
On the Roll20 website.
Are you roll 20?
Yes,
Are you looking
which
at
holds-
legacy or
This is the 2024 rules.
because I'm looking right on D&D Beyond at them.
Brother, this is the 2024.
Okay,
Anyway.
forget the cantrip stuff.
Okay.
I would have told you before you went up there. Just scope out, just see how many people are up there, and then come back if we need to go further in. If you want to go further in, I would have said if you wanted to look for Jonathan. Is it Jonathan specifically? No, Jonathan.
Your
it
dad's
was-
name.
It was no.
Because I don't know what Jeremy looks like.
My father's name is Renard.
You saw Jeremy when we first went to the house. You saw him at the
Oh,
front door when we
well-
first met him.
He is a half elf.
Yeah.
I guess maybe that would be memorable, but I wouldn't care about him in the slightest. But sure,
Well, that's the one that freaking.
that's important enough.
That's the one that the maid was crying about.
Okay,
which-
well, for the sake of the story, I will look for the house. I would like to go inside and actually look for him, and then, if I can, I'd like to whisper to him, like a heads up, like, hey.
that works for me.
Okay. So I'd like to go inside, and I will. I mean, I'm a spider, so I don't think it's that unusual, but I know it's not a small spider.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's some arachnophobe in there. Goes.
So
I'll do some stealthing.
you'll do some stealth. Roll stealth.
All right, 13.
Okay. Yep. You no one's really paying that much attention to.
It's pretty crowded.
Yeah. They're all not too happy. They're all just kind of moping in there. You managed to get in there, as far as you can tell, unseen. Nobody makes any noise or like or anything like that. So you're like, okay, I'm in the clear.
Someone's arachnophobic.
What are you doing now?
Oh my
that you're
God.
in there?
I'm looking for our J man.
Okay, so you're looking for Renard.
No, for Jeremy.
Oh, for Jared.
Because I'm assuming Renard would probably be kept somewhere else besides the group of huddled people.
I don't know.
So go ahead and give me a perception check.
It's just because he's a more
Alrighty.
powerful person. I don't think they would mix him in with everybody else. They'd like to keep like the ones they can try to use against other things.
They
Oh,
should
nice.
know he's more
19.
important.
They
Okay.
should, but
As you are looking through and trying to stealthily make your way without being noticed, you do see a half elf that looks familiar. Oh, he's not wearing his armor. He's now just in, regular clothes, and they're a little dirty, like they haven't been washed in a week or so. But yeah, that kind of looks like that guard from the Kirkwell's house.
Is he like he's shorter than everybody there, right?
No,
Like-
He's probably taller
Oh,
than everybody.
Well,
Actually,
I thought you said
7
he's a halfling.
half elf.
Oh, I heard halfling. Oh, okay.
half elf.
He's half the man. he
Master
used to be.
Frodo, what are you doing in the jail?
Half a man.
Well, that makes it more difficult. Because I don't want to spook him by climbing on him. I would like to wait until he's like in a corner, or just not like facing towards everybody.
Okay, so you're gonna wait there and observe.
Yeah, I just want him to be a little bit removed from the crowd. As
Well,
much as
there's not
possible.
really being removed from the crowd because there's,
Well, facing in a way where if I like do a weird
if you
non-spider
decide
dance.
to move, like I said, you're waiting and observing.
Okay.
Okay. So, what are you doing?
At this point, I can't get in there. I would have to go through the front. I have no way of getting into the front or into the building at all at this point, unless I kill a guard and steal his armor. And I can't. I don't know if they would accept a shadow blade. Walking in at this point. Could I use that as a way to get in? No, I don't. Does anybody actually know my face?
I'm real way.
I mean, honestly, I think your idea of just coming back later might be better.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't want to leave you alone. I mean,
Well, you can wait for me.
yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Was just gonna wait in the alleyway and just wait. If I see anything or any weird
Okay.
patrols, I'm just wait for you to.
What about you three? You've delivered your letters. What are you doing?
I don't know.
The content of the letters
playing with
was
Kevin.
to hold some sort of meeting somewhere, yeah?
Yeah. Best place to do it.
At what time?
El Monasterio.
That's a place, not a time.
I was getting. What, did you hear the words at? At and then I was trying to think of a time,
No,
I
no.
would think sometime later tonight.
like 5 p.m.
What fun happens at 5?
And a meeting to
Well,
get
Why
let's
not
go to the Golden
Siete?
Corral.
Siete.
That's
At 7.
5 o'clock is actually perfect. It's got to be 5 o'clock somewhere.
Exactly.
That's true.
It's
All right.
All right, so
Remember,
you're waiting. No one's really moving around much. They're kind of sitting there moping in their spots.
All right. I'm gonna tap on his shoe. It's a gentle tap.
Okay.
He crushes her.
Crush.
He crushes a spider with 58 health.
He does not even notice.
Okay. Can I does he have a pants on?
Yeah.
Like long
He
pants?
is not naked.
Okay. Well, he could have shorts on.
No. He's got.
Okay.
There are no shorts in this fictional universe.
I'd like to tug on his pant leg.
Just pants him. Oh!
There's a pantsing ghost.
Bend over, sees a
Okay.
spider in his pants.
He doesn't even really look down there. He just kind of like bats at it, his pants a little bit, like, oh, something must brush my leg. Okay.
Fuck this guy.
Fight him.
dude,
I'm-
he's
I'm-
desensitized, man. He's
Does
depressed.
he have like a hood in his
What kind of
clothes or
spider
something?
epidemic is this town experiencing?
he's
for them
basically
to be so
wearing
nonchalant about
Prison.
A shirt, pants,
Okay.
shoes.
Well, freaking
Dudes
peasant
in
clothes could have a.
rags.
Okay, peasant clothes could have a hood.
It could, but he doesn't have.
You don't
Okay.
want to let
They can't
prisoners
afford
conceal
hoods.
shit.
Alrighty.
That's
well,
expensive shit.
on the side of his body that is closest to a wall, I'm going to start climbing up.
Okay, that's a little better.
Hey, look, a spider!
Now he notices
Oi!
that there's a big ass fucking spider crawling up him.
Can't you
Before
speak?
he makes a noise, before
Nope.
yes, I know, but I don't want to be. He's tall, so I don't want to be loud.
Hey,
It's okay.
no, this is something where it's down to initiative to see who acts first. So you're saying before, no.
Oh, okay.
He
okay.
noticed you. We got to roll initiative so that we can determine who goes first.
Oh, okay,
in that.
okay.
Just immediately just start boxing the spider.
That's cocked. 9.
Oh.
You're first.
Oh.
Goodness.
I got a 5, so.
Okay, good. I'm not initiative built.
Well, neither is he apparently.
And the
Rolled
quietest,
shit.
and the quietest way. Don't freak out. I am a friend.
Roll persuasion.
I don't
At
believe you.
disadvantage for being a fucking spider.
Damn it. 6.
He got a 1, didn't he?
Oh
Shit.
no. Opposite.
Oh, he crit.
He got a nat 20. He's like, he does not believe. He's like, what
Yo, fuck
the
this shit.
fuck?
Man, what did I eat?
He literally, he stands up, and what's your AC?
12.
He stands up, and he's like violently like whips around. He's like and he's like slaps at you, hits you, knocks you off of him onto the ground. You take a whopping 1 point of damage because he's
Oh, no.
unarmed strike.
I've got
He's not-
57 health now.
Yeah, but he knocks you to the ground, and he's standing there going, ah! And everyone around him's like, what? And they go, ah! And there's a fucking spider.
Does he? So half elves know Elvish?
Not necessarily.
Shit. How racist of me.
I mean, you
We're-
could just try it. see
We're
what-
German and Italian, and we don't know either.
I actually can sing in Italian and German.
Spaghetti.
Excuse me. Tagliatelle.
Lasagna. Manja, yummy, or whatever.
Well, I'm just gonna be like,
Funiculi.
in Elvish, I'll be like,
Dawn, the Christmas dawn.
the real Silas is home, and we're getting you out of here. Be prepared.
Ravioli. Give me the
All right.
ravioli.
I'm going to give you a
The formula.
percentage chance that he actually understands Elvish.
Somebody else in the room. Huh?
That's crazy, man.
Who the fuck is Silas?
Now,
This shit's interesting.
At the same time as you're
he play
saying
League of
this, talking spider, there are like 4 people counting him right around there, like, because there's a big ass fucking spider.
Oh, this is going swimmingly.
Yeah.
Imagine the rest of them.
I
aren't
need you
even,
to
like,
roll
part
another
elf, so they
persuasion
just see
check
this
at
creature
disadvantage.
start speaking in Elvish, and they're like, "Ah, it's a demon."
The guardian.
8. You're asking the non-bard to do this.
Yes, because you're trying to persuade someone
Well,
as
I'm
a fucking
just
talking
saying,
spider.
don't laugh at my scores. When I roll a 13 and a 9.
He now attempts to stomp you for another point of damage because he hits. This resilient fucking spider. Oh goddamn! The other 3 people are all also
horrifying,
attempting
by
to
the
like and they're all trying to stomp at this
This would be
fucking spider.
horrifying.
Okay.
A spider just brushing off your stomps.
One more of the other 3 people actually hit you for another 1 point. So you've taken 3 points so far.
Getting boxed by a bunch of
Honestly, this would be the worst way for Cassiopeia to go. Just get fucking mogged.
8 peasants surround her,
I
all
die.
grabbing one leg each. And
Oh no!
I die in a mosh pit.
That's basically what's happening right now. It's a small one. Other people are starting to notice, like, what the fuck
So
are these
wait.
people doing?
Let's get it on the spider
Did-
beatdown.
Did he look like he understood the Elvish?
You're in the middle of getting stomped. Kind of hard for you to tell right
One
now.
of them pulls out their prison shiv.
Okay, can I scurry away and run on the ceiling?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You take your movement, you scurry away, run on the ceiling.
You
They're
take
like,
47
"Oh, shit."
attacks of opportunity.
yum.
Brother, I'm just gonna say something that's gonna be so fucking funny. How many wild shapes do you have?
Technically 3.
Why don't you fucking pop out a wild shape and pop back into it and leave the gym once you're done telling him the
Okay,
message?
do I
gym?
see anybody that could, like any guards or anything?
Give me a
Is this an
perception check.
enclosed room?
No, it's a jail. It's like
Well, that's-
bars.
Okay, well, I will. Oh, that's what I was asking.
Okay, now I will say it's bars on
Or bars.
one side.
There
Like-
are
Yeah,
no
that's
cars.
like,
Yeah,
like
the other
walls
bar.
on 3 sides
Yeah,
and
there's
then
3
bars.
sides.
Okay.
One of them's got the window to outside, and then there's bars on the other.
All right. Well, for perception, I got 19.
You don't see any guards yet.
All right. Well, as I'm on the ceiling, I'm just gonna do a backflip and pop out of wild shape, and then still be shorter than this man.
The people that notice you, which now there's like
A woman.
7 people that are noticing
Ah,
this happen,
goblin.
are all like, "Ah, what the hell? As this
I'm gonna stare him in
this
the eye.
tiny little woman like pops out of nowhere.
I'm gonna stare him in the eye. I'm gonna say, "You recognize me now, you idiot."
He's met you once several weeks ago. He does actually recognize you. You go. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name.
LaFonda?
Come to the corner of the room with me now.
Okay, and everyone else is kind of they're slowly calming down a little bit.
The rest of you are to speak nothing of this. There was a spider in here, and you shoot it away.
10-4.
Roll intimidation.
We don't speak English.
And actually
only Dutch
roll it with
language.
advantage because this was fucking freaky. Spider was talking, then it turned into a human and fucking yelled at us to shut the fuck up.
11.
Okay.
3 of them pissed
They're regular people. It's they only needed 2.
No. Yeah. They're for the most part they're like, yeah, okay. Not my monkey, not my circus, not my monkeys. I'm backing the fuck out. So
Not my forest, not my cat.
yeah. So yeah, they kind of move away from this whole situation, and he moves into a corner. He's like, "What?"
The real Silas is home. And
I thought Silas was dead.
Did you not know that a fake one came back?
That one happened right after he got arrested.
Yeah, well, I don't think Cassiopeia actually was paying attention to that
Okay.
part.
Really?
Well, anyway, there's an imposter. The real Silas was the friends we made along the way, and
-1. Rich.
Come on, that was
No,
good.
I'm not gonna subtract one, but
we have a plan to get all of you out of here. We just need you to prepare and get everyone to be ready quietly. Like don't let the bad guys know.
Okay.
I know all of you want out of here, and we're gonna
Oh, yeah.
we're having a meeting with the good guys later tonight.
I
And
don't know who that is.
we know, and that's all that
Okay,
matters.
okay.
Your mother.
The most
Look.
uninformed person in the room giving the plan.
Yeah, exactly. I love it.
And so, just I don't know if it's gonna happen tonight that we do it, but we're gonna bash the wall, and I might come back as an ape, so be prepared for that.
What the fuck?
And we're gonna get you guys out of here, and we're gonna
Okay.
take back Twin Falls,
Okay,
So be
that I
ready.
do like.
and then you get to see your baby boy again, and your wife lady, the maid. She was crying about you.
Who's she talking to?
Oh,
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Yeah, we're not married.
Elizabeth.
Elspeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not married.
Well,
You will be.
she was crying over you, so
Oh.
that's a lot of tears to have over somebody you're not married to.
She. Are you saying she likes me?
Like.
Oh my god.
I think you should take the initiative on that one.
Never said anything.
No wonder she gave me extra food at night.
Well, you know the thing about workplace romance. Anyway, adios, amigo.
HR.
Okay.
We'll see you later. Just
yeah.
be prepared.
Okay.
HR's in the other cell.
Is HR
I
in the
heard
room with
everything.
us?
You're gonna have to fill out these
Yes, I'm
forms
right
in
here.
triplicate.
Hannah Raven, nice to meet you.
HR means human relations, and we about to engage.
HR stands for
Oh.
Hannah Raven.
Actually stands for Hungry Rhinoceros.
Which
No.
we'll use to
There's
break
two
open
polar
the
bears.
cell over.
There's two polar bears, and they have 3 hours of prep time. So no.
There are 2 polar bears inside of you. Both
Speaking
of them
of-
are gay.
Damn.
So
Good for them.
So-
Let's hurry up and run.
you wild shape back.
I don't
Yep,
want
and
any
I pop
bears
out
in
and then
me,
you-
regardless
You
of their
see-
sexual orientation.
Her come back out of the window.
I'll go.
A big spidery grin on my face.
I'll wait until she gets low enough and I'll
Horrified.
pick her up and then I'll dip back.
Okay.
Well,
I'll
it's
head
more like a
towards the
cat
monk.
grin, you know.
And head towards where?
Monks.
Oh, so you're going back to the monastery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you start heading back to the monastery. You guys are at the monastery, or do you go back to the monastery after you delivered?
Yeah.
Okay. So
And we wait for the
eventually,
party.
you're all at the monastery. It's early afternoon. You still got a couple hours before the 5 o'clock somewhere meeting. But that's where we're going to end for tonight.
10-4.
So thank you all for watching. I hope you had a fun time. I know I had a fun time. Hope you guys had a fun time.
Oh yeah, as always.
Horrible time.
Above
Horrible.
table,
Obnoxious.
since we are ending, this is the one thing that's I thought just now. Where the what? Your mom must be going into fucking like
Oh,
existential dread because she's like, my daughter ran away and I haven't seen her in like 4 hours.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Yeah.
Hey,
So Lana died, by the way.
that's what it is. What it is, and you'll just have to find out later on.
You'll suffer for that
The
later.
So-
consequences of that action.
So we will see you next week, Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oscar and I might be a little bit tired as we're coming back from Dragon Con, but we're still going to
They'll
do
be
it.
dragging.
So we'll see ya.
Imagine.
I thought our next game was before we left.
No.
Oh, it's
Hey,
gonna be.
repeat that. Are we playing that?
Oh, no, it is. It is.
Yeah, it's before we
It
leave.
is. Sorry, before we left. After that, the one after that, we might be tired.
Yeah, that was.
So-
Next week we're playing or no?
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're
we are.
playing next week.
So,
I will see you in the next
yeah.
episode.
So next week,
Bye bye.
next week we'll see ya. Later, everybody.
Hey, bye. Hello, everybody. My name is
Lord
Mark.
Lord. You didn't get any beer. Just let him be.
I didn't get any calories from the beer. I needed something, okay?
Beers don't offer calories, stupid.
Did you not know that alcohol is a calorie? It's a dead calorie, but it's a calorie.
Just like your brain cells. Athletics. Oh,
Or
boy.
acrobatics.
Acrobatics, my
Thank
bad.
God. That's a 2.
That's a net 20 for a 22.
Oh,